Yo, yo, yo. What up, everybody? It's your boy 3J. Thank God for another day. Hey, man. Another day, another stream. Started at 7 today. You already know what that means. We're going to be on this bitch for about 2-3 hours. Probably it's about 10 o'clock. I'm going to be dipping here and there. Not like long, just to make sure my kids are good. You know what I'm saying?
YouTube, man, what is good? It's your boy. It's your boy Ron with the Sauce Man here with another freaking video. Y'all seen the thumbnail, y'all
What's up, CJ? How you doing, bro?
I do it every time. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and like the video right now, because this is a very special video. You know what I'm saying? I got two special guests with me. Which one of y'all want to come up first? Which one of y'all want to come up first?
We dive right into it.
They already seen the thumbnail.
Blueface and Crip Mac. Two Crips.
The 55th Street below General Baby Crazy Mad Ass.
Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen Blue before. You know what I'm saying? We went crazy on that video. We went crazy.
Crips.
Appreciate Blue for that, man. We went crazy. We ain't seen your views yet, but I'm already knowing you're gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? But we had to follow up. I know this was highly recommended in the comments. You know what I'm saying? But how many likes we know in this video?
What did it say?
How many
He
likes?
said that's an awful lot of standing on business. Oh my gosh.
First day.
First day?
Nigga.
Give them a go. So we can do like a giveaway or something for them. First day, how many?
55,000?
Yeah, 55,000.
55. Okay, cool. 55,000 likes.
Yeah.
We got some flavors in the bag.
55,000 likes.
I try to do y'all right this time.
Big
You know what I'm
booty
saying?
back there?
A lot of big booty cinches.
They back there. You
This,
get what
oh
I'm
my
saying?
gosh,
But
bro.
listen, if you use the channel, make sure you
This nigga, first it said sizness. Then he said some big booty sitches. I think.
smash the like button if you haven't. Come and subscribe. Before we get into it, hey, you been playing those games?
I'm probably seen it say sick cooties
You gotta show me.
bitches.
Show me you been playing those games.
Been playing the games. I won $500 on the mouth.
You gotta show me.
Just turn the phone on real quick.
You gotta
That
show
nigga
me.
has a
You gotta show me
natural
something.
Crip
You know what I'm
stance.
saying?
Like
If y'all watch the first part with Crip, man,
He got
I
the
showed
chest
him
caved
QR code
in
on
and
screen
the
right
shoulders
here. Link in the
puffed out.
description. But we finna see.
Puffed
We
up.
not stopping this until you show them
55th Street.
that 500, because I think you playing.
No, I'm showing right now.
I think you playing.
I played it last night. There it is right there. And there's the 500 right there, $500.
Damn.
He done pulled up on him. So make sure y'all do the same thing he did. Play multiple
play no motherfucking
games.
game,
Click the
nigga.
link in the description or scan the QR code. Put
They
money
probably
in and
sent
they
him
give
that
it right
500
back
to the
you.
PayPal so they
You know what I'm saying?
can-
But if you're new to the channel, make sure you smash the like button if you haven't.
You know what I'm saying?
Comment, have subscribe, roll to a meal, let's do it. All right, Blue, Crip Mac. It's that time, man. Yeah, but y'all already know the vibes. Y'all know what to do. We're gonna get our first lady to the floor.
What's cracking with you? Where you from?
What's up? I'm from Florida. Where you from?
Florida? Fox 5 neighborhood.
Man, ain't no way he asked her like she gang bang. He said, "Where you from?"
What's up?
Oh, come on, Crip Mac. Well, hold on, bro. We starting off with this garbage, nigga. Dude, you wearing two? Hold on. Might be wearing 3 different types of blues, bro. You wearing regular blue. Then okay, those might be black pants, but they look like, you know, dark navy blue. Then you wearing freaking 3s with the Squidward, the turquoise looking blue color. Nigga, that don't match. You could have found some way better shoes with that, homie.
Hood. Where your baby daddy from?
I ain't got one.
All right.
No kid.
I mean, Blueface, he wearing 3 different blues too. I guess that's just how Crips dress.
You're a great woman. Can you cook?
I can.
Can you clean?
I can. I love cleaning.
All right, cooking and cleaning.
Yep. I feel like if you're not a clean person, you're not, being cleanly is the closest thing to being godly. You know what I'm saying? So,
There you go. Also, you got a job?
of course I do.
Oh, yeah.
You wanna know? You wanna know what I do?
What?
I make music. Got some records with Waka Flocka, Huncho, and
Music,
Slomotion.
let's hear something.
Let's hear some.
Oh, I ain't finna show you something right now. I get paid to do that, baby.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
You gotta respect it though.
Yeah.
Okay.
But now, how you been? Since I don't know, I don't really
like
do
the
this.
Snowflakes. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm Aries.
Aries, fire. Okay,
You
okay.
definitely would make
What y'all
it
think of
change.
her?
Dye your hair blue.
All right. Well, we just keep her sweeper?
Yeah, so if you want to keep her, you swipe it right.
No, we're going to swipe her left. It's crap. Remember, we switched out of games.
Yesterday when we did it, he was like, left mean good.
Left is good on hood.
To the left.
Right means they got to get the
I
fuck
mean,
out of
stand.
here.
I mean, he's saying.
Hey, we're gonna dye your hair blue also.
All right, but it's gonna match my neck, right?
Oh,
Let me get my next
He
lady.
said, oh,
yeah, it is.
Hello.
Hi.
You got kids?
Yeah.
How many?
One.
One.
Zodiac?
I'm a Leo.
Leo. Where your baby daddy from?
Nowhere.
Nowhere.
stop switching the camera so much.
Oh, even better.
God,
A great
dog.
guy or a custer?
A buster.
Oh, he's a custer.
Yes.
Oh, you gotta get rid of
Bro,
Cole.
this is too many camera switches, bro. You ain't even letting us see what the girl
Come to
working
the
with.
blue chain.
To the left.
To the left. We're gonna dye your hair blue.
The left means good, right?
No, the left is good. The right, we're throwing your ass up out of here. I changed the whole f***ing game. It's crap.
Change the game out. Left is
It's
good.
like Blueface, like anything
Right,
that got, you know, some
Change
lips.
that motherfucker.
Okay, cool. Let me get my next lady.
Hey,
Go lay down, man.
how y'all doing?
Yeah,
do
where
not
the
look
f***
good.
did you come from?
Santa Ana, California.
Shout out Santa Ana. All
Shout
right,
out Santa
That
Ana.
girl
got a
need to eat
job?
some steak
A
and
job?
rice.
Yeah.
Of course.
Kids?
Hell no.
No kids.
No, just my cats.
Your cats. I love cats. I got a
Fine.
cat named Miss Carfield.
Go lay
but
down,
they
man.
adopted her when I was in
Hey, room, go
prison.
lay
What
down.
kind of cat?
Miss Carfield was a mixed cat.
Okay, a little mutt.
Yeah, she was.
Work, work.
Yeah.
Can we get a 360?
360? Are you
360.
expecting like BBL bandits? Are you gonna be disappointed?
No expectations, baby. No expectations.
So, okay, she obviously knows she ain't got nothing back there. That's why she don't want to do a 360.
I just want to
Right.
say it back there. Okay, okay. It's not bad. You nice, but
Not bad, not bad.
we're not looking for nothing specifically.
Yeah. Can you help somebody if they're in prison? A
What?
man,
That's
a good
if
question.
you deal with them. As gangbangers, we need to know.
I've bailed someone out before.
Did you ever make sure they was all right? Try to
Of
help them?
course.
Oh, you
of
have?
course, of course.
You're a great woman.
I try.
Only if somebody treats you well, right? So we treat you well, we're all right if we hit prison.
Well, I think everyone has good in them, and
No,
I think
no. Some people are snakes. So when you treat us right, if we hit prison, we gangbang.
It's still weird seeing
okay,
Crip
okay.
Mac with
Yeah.
hair. He
Well,
usually
all right.
has short hair.
I mean,
No, I'm serious.
I'm gonna
Kinda
help
fits
people
them.
out,
Yeah.
and like but I'm not gonna let them take advantage of me.
We're not going to take advantage of you, but you are going to help.
Of course, I would help.
I'll have some fish, some soups.
Yeah. You want food?
Fuck yeah, cuz.
Nigga
Because
over
I'm
here
sure
hitting
there
them
is what,
folks.
ramen
Yeah,
and
she's going to
that's
feed
it?
us in jail.
We're gonna keep.
That's just a job.
Word?
All right.
She gonna feed us in jail.
That's all that matters. We're not doing nothing else with it. She'll feed us.
Let me get my next lady.
Gotta keep her. Gotta keep her. Okay.
Hello.
Little ebony queen.
Nice to
Nubian
meet
goddess.
y'all.
Okay.
I like the little thong to thong.
The
Style
thonkathon.
myself. Thank you.
She dressed like
booty
somebody
up.
from in the early 2000s.
How old are you? You look kind of young.
I'm 22.
Okay, okay. Zodiac sign.
Sag.
Sag. Okay.
I'm a Sag.
Toes look nice.
Always. Nails too.
All right, matching set.
I model in LA.
Okay, 316. Okay. What you think, Mac?
We'll keep her, guys.
Yeah,
We'll
we'll
keep her.
keep her.
Thank you.
Bet.
Let me
Like,
get my
look
next
at
lady.
his natural build, bro. He just got that,
A school teacher.
just
Are
a
you
natural
school teacher?
stance like that.
Like what?
He not even
Yes.
muscular or nothing. He just
I love the
stand like he
glasses.
crippin'.
There.
Where you out of? What state are you out of?
What state am I?
From, yeah.
California.
Where your baby daddy from?
I ain't got no baby daddy.
No baby daddy? Do you got a job?
I do got a job.
Can you cook and
Mine.
clean?
Of course I can. Yes, I can.
All right, so we don't get Uber Eats every day.
Where the hell are your shoes?
Right.
I didn't even notice that.
These ballerina shoes. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you have ballerina shoes on the
I
set?
got my heels at home.
And why you got
You left
that
the
short
shoes at
ass skirt
home.
on?
Yes.
How did you do that?
I know, right? How did I do that? I'm supposed to be smart today with my glasses.
Those glasses will trick a lot
The
of
stuff
people.
these women do to just impress like some men that ain't really gonna take them serious is crazy.
Are you a ballerina?
I am. I do dance.
Like that,
me
you
see.
know,
Let's see
goddamn
something.
on when you stepped out that house, that shit was way too short. Like, come on, nigga.
Bet.
Oh, yeah, we're keeping you. Damn, by the left, I don't look.
Go ahead, to the left. To
You
the
said,
left.
yo, can you troll my friend?
Yeah,
He
you
has
for the
a
next
drawing
round.
feature
Let me
on
get my
his
next
site.
lady.
Assets and out and all that.
Oh, this is the winner.
They ain't finna go on that site, boy. That might be a
I can't even
setup.
look, Blue.
I like that.
Hey,
Look, I
y'all.
can't look.
We on medium rare in here, yeah.
Set a nigga up, bro. What you trying to do? Get my freaking computer.
Oh, sweet Jesus.
To the left. We don't want to know your name. We don't know your age.
Hey, I don't even go your baby daddy from? Just don't try no Mickey and Trekkie shit. I love you.
There go our next lady.
Wow.
You gotta ask her.
Dead man day. Oh, okay.
That's shit.
Well, I thought you were, man. I was about to say, boy, don't be trying to
What's
do
your
that.
name?
Taylor.
Taylor. Where you
Hold
at?
on,
What
let me
state?
see.
Where am I at? I live here, but I'm from Texas.
All right, shout out Texas. You got a job?
No.
Why don't you have a job?
What you want me to troll him for? What you want me to say?
How do you make money?
I do a lot.
Oh, a lot. What kind of shit?
We're not getting into all of that extra shit.
OnlyFans?
What do you do?
What?
Now, how do you make money?
Next question.
No, there's no next
Next
question. How do you make money? You don't have a job.
You don't sell pussy.
So what do?
I do have a job, but I also do shit on the side.
You just said
I
you
told
didn't
you
have a
this some
job. Are you
bullshit.
high?
I'm definitely high.
I knew it, bro.
Yeah,
I
right.
went
Now
on
I'm
the
just saying
website on the
shit 'cause
private
that's it.
browser. Them stupid ass
Hold
trying
on,
to set
what
me
you
up.
What happened?
Told you, kick niggas
Don't
are
have a
weird.
job. She said she had a job. She's high. She said she was high.
Okay, cool. And my next lady.
Hi.
Got some fresh tats?
Gotta test it with y'all. I don't be trusting y'all. Y'all be on some weird shit, nigga.
What's your name?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, Yaya. Where you out of? What state?
I'm from
What is wrong with y'all?
Los Angeles, California.
All right. Where your baby daddy from?
Belize.
Bro, I just looked it up. It was some Charlie Kirk
Trinidad and
song.
Tobago.
Now, what hood you from?
What street you live on?
I live on Wilmington and 118th.
And what?
Wilmington.
Oh.
She looking
This
for
ain't
Lou.
tripping.
No, I'm
The
looking.
tats.
Yeah, I'm looking for the gang tats, you know.
There's no gang tats.
Oh, shit. Okay. 1-on-1.
Yeah. You have a job?
No. I'm a mother.
Yo, hey, mother.
Motherfucker.
Mother. With no job. Are you just on ECT cards? No. No, then how you make your money with no job?
I do plays. I do lashes. I do
Oh, a street entrepreneur.
dip and dab into different stuff, you know.
What kind of difference?
Bro, what is this? Nah, bro.
You see, I'm here, right?
Oh, so you just make it happen.
Yeah.
A jack of all trades.
Yes,
All
indeed.
right. Yeah.
I looked it up.
We
Nah,
can definitely put a
that's a
blue
waste
shirt
of
on
time,
you
man.
and dye your hair blue. We're going to keep you.
Okay, you good. To the next round.
They playing some type of
There
song
go my
with a
next
Charlie
lady.
Kirk background in there, bro. Heck,
Yeah. Dye the hair blue and give her a blue
trying to
shirt.
get me banned off this shit. What you trying to do? Not kick, but fucking Twitch.
School teacher.
Yeah, I to
say that.
You are, huh? Where you from? I hear that accent. You from
I don't
Texas.
even want to watch this shit. We on to something else. Matter of fact, I know exactly what I want to watch. Hold on. All right, so this is Atlanta's wildest jail.
The worst is jail.
What is it,
in
Fulton
USA.
County?
Don't f around and die.
Here we go.
And he about to film inside this shit. This is crazy.
Ain't took no hot shower in so long.
I got Fulton County? It gotta be Fulton County.
You will get stabbed by the phone? So you can be on the phone and someone just runs up to you and stabs you.
Ooh, they like it's stinking now.
Press the button as many times you want. The sink does not work. I've been here for 3 months.
How do you wash your clothes?
We're here, bro. Hey, this is what it's in. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man.
Clayton County. Oh my gosh, bro.
Clayton County Jail is one of the craziest places I've ever been.
Why'd you want to go there in the first place, nigga?
It's just bad.
You see how these folks be making money off of, you know, of black folk?
Because he's aggressive.
Who the ones at that?
He's aggressive.
And what I've realized
nigga
is
got
this
a
jail,
shiesty
like
on
many
in
jails,
prison.
relies on a system of segregation to try and ensure safety. After all, if rival gang members or races share a cell or pod, what begins as roommates can end in murder. So to stop stabbings, fights, and deaths, guards separate the inmates into groups, and these groups create what are essentially hoods within the jail, each with their own unique rules, culture, and even language. So in this episode, we
What?
go hood by hood and cover groups like the Stabbers, the Bloods, the Muslims, and the Mexicans. And in the process, we also unpack questions about human rights, and we witness a justice system
I heard the
that is
Muslims be
completely
sticking
broken.
together,
And
bro.
if you stay to the end of this episode, you'll see our biohazardous encounter with notorious poop-throwing inmate Doodoo Brown. Folks, let's head to
Doodoo
Clayton
Brown.
County.
Oh my gosh. This nigga name is Doodoo Brown. He throws doodoo in jail.
You have to get your energy ready to go into places like this because they are high energy areas where you can get tired very quickly because there's so much going on, there's so much chaos.
What makes
and
you
it's
wanna
so
go
different
in
than
there,
what you're
though?
Used to. Excited to learn more about these guys, hear their stories, and get into this thing. So we're about to go in the Clayton County Jail, but this is one of the top dog sheriffs, Officer. He's really good at pit maneuvers and getting himself into sticky situations.
So these are just some of the
Well,
flags
let me
that
guess.
gotten
He
off
hit
and
the
got on
thing and then
street.
fucking
They're all
got out,
gang
shot and run.
affiliated. So you've got your GDs, Bloods, Crips, and some hybrid gang stuff. You know, they have them out in their pocket and stuff, so can't bring this stuff into the jail because then everybody's gonna know who they are, and you know, without proper classification, that could be a big issue.
Now, how
Stay
much
out of
do these
jail,
gang
bro.
ties help
Ever.
in the jail?
Oh, a lot, because you know, you don't want the wrong sets intermingling, so.
You kind of have to segregate guys.
Yeah, you have to.
So it's kind of fair to say it could be each pot has its own hood in a way.
Oh yeah.
Let's get down to
I mean,
the
they're tagging and everything.
I don't
in
feel
there.
like hearing
Do
all
you
that
think
talking.
the cycle is getting worse? Or challenging inmates.
The nurses. Yes, sir.
Have you, man?
Hold on, bro. I know he
Here's
just
what
did
I'm
shake
gonna do.
his hand.
I'm gonna have you just back up.
Challenging inmates.
Yeah, definitely.
Did he just shake this man's
Anybody
hand?
that's willing to use feces as a weapon when they're not happy about something is definitely a challenging situation.
Is there poop everywhere?
No.
I'm actually a little bit nervous.
Yeah.
What you want to do, man? You want to talk? You good? All right, so here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna have you just back up, and then you can answer whatever questions you're comfortable answering, and then they'll be out of here. All right? Sound good?
I'm gonna have to have Mike Doodoo up.
Doodoo Brown. So to have a name like that is just crazy.
Just clip this to your shirt, okay?
Hey, my family, how y'all doing, sisters?
How you
brothers,
comfortable with having a name like that, nigga?
uncles? I love y'all. Be home soon to see y'all.
How are you, brother? Doing okay?
Yes, sir.
You like it better here?
I'm rather safer here in this cell than being out there in population and I get hurt or something. That's the toilet and
Squatty
it's
potty.
your squat call.
That actually
You know
helps get it out quick.
Nah, it don't. It's better on the seat.
How do you want the people to know you? What do you go by?
I go by Shit 'em Down Brown, Doodoo Brown. It's like the nurses call me Shit 'em Down Brown. They always Doodoo Brown, Doodoo Brown.
Bro, what the? What?
No, Doodoo Brown. It's like, oh my God, y'all making me famous. You know what I'm saying?
Can I ask, what did
Hey,
you
who
even come
lined
here
you
for in the
up,
first
too?
place?
Violate my probation.
When you throw the poo, what are you trying to accomplish?
It just takes stuff off my mind. Cause I sit in it sometimes and don't let them know I did
Bro,
it. I might spray it on
this
the
shit
wall,
is crazy, cuz. Oh my
And
mom.
don't let
Like,
them know I
nigga.
did it. It's like
Appreciate that
discipline
follow,
to me.
homeboy. For the
But
man 9.
it's also
Appreciate the
letting
follow,
them
gang.
know that I need what I asked for.
Like if someone offered you a bed in a mental health facility, would you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
Oh,
Cause I done been to
wait
Georgia
a
Regional
second,
or
bro.
whatever.
Would you say that?
Cause I swear I heard him say he sits in it.
Don't let them know I did
Hold on.
it. I might spray it on the wall. And you don't let them know I did it. It's like discipline to me. But it's also letting them know that I need what I asked for.
Like if someone offered you a bed in a mental health facility, would you want to go?
Yeah, I'll go.
He
'Cause
definitely
I
got
done
some
been to
issues.
Georgia Regional or whatever.
Would you say that
This man like a human
like, have you ever
pig.
had a
But he's a
diagnosis,
pig.
or do you think, hey, I might have a condition?
My diagnosis is depression and like schizophrenic.
How was your home life growing up?
It was fun. I had Been around a bunch of animals, pigs. I raised
You
pigs.
grew up on a farm kind of area?
Yeah.
Did you
I
like
just
that?
said that, bro.
I
That
also
explains
want an idea past.
why he liked to roll and play in doo-doo. This is crazy already. And we only 8 minutes, really 5 minutes into the video because I skipped it. This is crazy.
And if you say completely no, shoot it down, that is okay, all right? A t-shirt, a doo-doo brown t-shirt.
I would love that.
You love that?
I would love that.
And a portion of it can go to your books.
Yes, sir.
You think that's cool?
Yes, sir.
My line's open to you. I want to make sure you eat good. I'll get money on your books.
I'm ready to leave here out of Clayton County because it's hell in this jail, man.
Folks, the official site to send
Hey, I
inmates
pray
money
for him
is
though,
so
bro. I
broken,
pray
I
he
had to
make it
cash
out.
app Doo-Doo Brown's sister just to get him money. But folks, let's try and do some good here. We are launching a Doo-Doo Brown t-shirt. It's really awesome, and the cool thing is that 10% of the profits will go to Doo-Doo Brown, and 90% of the profits will go to Project Restart, an Atlanta nonprofit that helps inmates avoid going back to jail through programs and workshops. 100% of the profits going to a good cause. This will be a one-time
Like I said, I
trend,
hope
get
he
yours
make it
before
out.
they sell out.
That's ridiculous.
TommyJMcGee.com. I actually think Doo-Doo Brown is kind of a soft-spirited person.
You can
Like, I
tell he a
think
nice dude, but like,
seems like he
damn.
has some inner turmoil and trouble. I actually think in the right environment, he's kind of
Got an
just a
eyelash in my eye.
soft, sweet, kind of kind guy. I know that might sound crazy to say about him. All right, folks, we're gonna go head into the men's jail now. Really get busy, really get active. I think they're very excited to see us, so we have a lot of that in our favor. But these are
I'm gonna get this,
unpredictable people
chats
with
off
a
my screen.
history of violence. You just have to be ready to go. We were on our way to visit the guys in the
didn't
blood
get it
pond,
off.
but first we got a call about a non-compliant inmate fighting with the guards in the stabbers unit. So we sprinted to catch the action.
Here we go. Clayton County, baby.
Okay, they said what happened? I bet I was trying to get that off my screen.
Unpredictable people with a
I
history
wasn't
of
paying
violence.
attention.
You just have to be ready to go. We were on our way to visit the guys in the blood pod, but first we got a call about a non-compliant inmate fighting with the guards in the stabbers unit. So
Oh,
we
shit.
sprinted to catch the action.
Y'all ain't sprinting, that's jogging, homie.
Here we go. Clayton County, baby.
Someone trying to jump?
What in the world?
Hey, comes out. Comes out. Hey, okay, score. Comes out. We're going in his room. Hey. Go. In your room.
Bro, just go in your room, nigga. Come on, man. You ain't gotta act out. And the fact is, oh, that nigga look like a demon. He used to be in the streets for real. Correction saved his life. You know what's crazy though? There's a bunch of these people in the streets right now as we speak. What's the stream with you? He's live. Oh, okay. His kick is unlinking pad. Okay.
Good job.
But it look like that nigga, bro.
That's real simple.
There's a bunch of niggas like that in the street right now who will crash out like that.
But a phone just call my hoe or a bank just take a nigga stole. You know how that go? Nigga want to fade, hit the flow, and the flying nigga break a nigga nose. I dunk then I pose. Bust a nigga, I can't close. He went and got a grievance, then he told. That boy
Okay.
he a hoe. Anyone thing you must know. 2 weeks ain't going to no dope. No play go flow.
Is this a normal day?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You guys on lockdown right now?
Yeah, we on lockdown right now.
Listen, man, they charge us and everything, bro.
Cause it's 2026, I'm still busting shit. You know
Window, bro.
what I'm saying?
You say this
How
dude
you
want to
wash your
stream with me?
No, we ain't got no clothes. What's our clothes?
Hold on. I'm looking at his stream. Okay. I said, what do you want to stream with me for? How you know he said he want to stream with me? Oh, it's a bot. Okay. I see what you're doing. Florida Man 9. All right. Let me go back to the video.
Right here. We're right here, bro. Hey, this is the washing machine. In the toilet. Look at that shit. Look at that shit, man. It's crazy, man.
According to jail policy, these inmates are kept on a 23-in-1 schedule in which they are let out of their cell for 1 hour a day.
Like somebody I know.
In that time that they are provided a cooler of water to drink from.
Is this basically solitary then?
Yeah, this is basically solitary. The disciplinary is solitary.
Just to give people an idea, what are the charges you guys are here for?
Man, we all got murder charges.
Everybody got murder charges. I've been here since I was 19. That's some shit I ain't done. We're accused of murder charges. I done shot a lot of shit, man. I want to see stab wounds from Thing County Jail, man. I want to see these.
Ain't gonna lie, he kind of look like he, you know what I'm saying? He done changed.
But they said a big old fire this morning. For one reason or another, as soon as I got here, a big old fire.
Guys we just talked to?
Yep, the ones we just talked to. Said a big old fire.
That was in their room or out in here?
No, that's the window.
This place is fucking incredible. Like,
yeah, it's amazing.
He said incredible.
How do you deal with this mentally?
So I've been doing this since I was 21.
Insane is the real word.
29.
So what would it take for these guys to improve their life?
To do the right thing, all right? A lot of them.
My boy right here look like he done seen some shit, bro.
They gonna tell you a story, right? But when they get out there, the regular population, they do crazy stuff. Them, they stab the shit out of people. You know, you put them in here and they go under a certain classification, and now they can't move for one reason or another.
It's like gunshots in a jail cell.
They got her.
Folks, I'm about to show you something that is extremely dangerous, but first a quick word from our sponsor that could help a lot of people watching this video. Folks, getting locked up in the Atlanta Metro is an extremely dangerous thing. These places are known for you and your
Don't run on water in this cell. This is illegal.
Does he have water?
They probably don't, because a lot of the toys messed up, but they mess them up. So we do give them like coolers and water and stuff like that.
Push the button as many times you want. The sink does not work. I've been here for 3 months. I can't even get nothing to drink. How can I drink water? I'm dying every day. I can't bathe. I gotta bathe out of plastic bag if I can.
What got you in the hole in the first place?
Bro, that room looks fucking terrible.
Everybody's leaving a hole.
Oh my
Everybody
gosh.
getting to leave a hole except me. It feel like I'm being targeted.
Stay out of jail, folks. Look at this. Bro, it look like they sleeping in like a homeless shelter.
I don't think his most recent is a fight. He stabbed somebody. He stabbed somebody that was on the phone. He was on the phone talking to their family. He stabbed.
That did not happen.
What charge are you here for in the first place?
I'm here for a probation violation.
What was the violation?
A family violence. It was a bad argument. I never put my hands on nobody. I was arguing with my father, and my father called the police, and my mama is on the phone every day in the courts, every day, saying that he did not put his hands on anybody. It was a bad argument. And I was threatening. I was saying that I was gonna put my hands.
Have you been here before?
He probably, man,
Yeah, this probably like my second time. Yeah.
What do you?
He might be a good ad liar. He made it sound believable, but with somebody that got lint on their chin like that, and their hair look like this, his ass probably lying. He most likely did put his hands on somebody and probably forgot, and he probably was high when he did it.
When you get out,
I want a boss. I want a boss. I want to work on a boss career. I want a boss. I want to get out and I want to fight. I feel like I don't deserve to be in jail, period, because family fight, that's what goes on, family fight. See, when I was a kid, I feel like I didn't have a fair shake. When I was a kid, my dad was very abusive.
From what age would you say
Oh,
you were beaten
he's
in the house?
damaged.
I remember when I was 8 years old, my daddy slammed my head through an apartment building. You know what I'm saying? I got too many scars on my body. I've been beat since a little child. I used to get whoopings every day, like literally every day. And that's the least of it. You know what I'm saying? A whooping with. I was
Hey,
glad
man,
to get a whooping.
parents,
I just
bro.
didn't want to get my head slammed through no door. My dad's 200, 300.
Never mind. He might be actually normal. These parents out here gotta stop abusing their children, man, and stop messing with their mental from an early age, that shit will get to them. You feel me? Thanks for the follow, bro. That shit will literally get to people. That's not good.
100 pounds bigger than me. He's fat, he's real big, but he can't. Now that he can't really discipline me how he used to, now he's calling the police on me. And I don't know what to do because that's the biggest whooping of all time. Dude, I really sit here and cry right now. Dead serious. When he started calling the police on me, I didn't know what to believe no more. You know what I'm saying? All I know is my family. That's how you know I'm not lying. You got muscle, you got muscle. This don't come from working out, enjoying myself. It come from stress. It come from getting beat on. Not trying to get my head slammed through the door. Not trying to get a beat from stress. Hard work. That's how I know I got the balls. It's in me.
What's up, CJ?
You know what I'm saying? It's in me.
I hope you get out of here, and I hope you start boxing.
All right, you know what, dude? I mean, I want to believe him. He sound like he's telling the truth. But based off what he's saying, I mean, people like that, dude, they go through a lot of mental stress and a lot of mental disorders and stuff like that, bro. Because if you getting abused and mentally abused from a young age, that shit gonna get to you in the future. It's gonna mess up your brain.
It's good to put that energy into something powerful, you know?
You think I can do it? You think
That's why we gotta be real careful. When you become a parent, bro, you gotta be real careful for what you do in front of your kids, in front of little kids, because they soak in everything. Everything that you teach them in the house, they think that's normal. Then when they step outside their house and see how other people live, they're like, what? Then they start developing other, you know, feeling like down in themselves, wanting to be like that person, wanting to have that lifestyle, and they start doing a whole bunch of stuff like going stealing and all that, bro.
I think anyone that shows up to
Treat
work
your
every day
kids with
after
love.
crap can make it happen.
Discipline them the right way. Don't discipline them, abuse them every day because they doing something.
What's your name?
Block 2 time on murder.
Okay. How'd you end up here?
Cause I got a lot of stabbings. I got the most stabbings. I'm the only one that have been released in jail. You see the scar on my nose? I'm gonna get 30 niggas by myself with no officers, the lights on that.
So basically, having a shank on you is a requirement to survive, you feel?
Yeah, I don't have a knife though, but yes, sir. Even for officers too.
There's been some talk about you that maybe 30 plus stabbings, allegedly. Is that, do you hold the record in here?
Tight shit.
What's your hope for the future?
I pray we get to meet the aliens. I want to smoke a blunt with an alien one day. You feel me? I want to go to the Bermuda Triangle and see what the real answers is. You feel me? That's what I really want to do.
Appreciate you, brother.
Yeah.
This feels like not a
lot of these dudes, man.
It feels
a lot
like
of them.
A violent mental institute, and to me, there's got to be a fine line.
A lot of them be like,
keeping people.
It sounds like a lot of these criminals and stuff. They actually be smart, bro. They just, I don't know, it's mentally, it just they messed up.
Stabbings, but also having basic human necessities like water. Anyways, we're about to go to the Muslim pod.
So right now, we about to go to the Muslim dorm right now, House Unit 8, Section 1. Mainly, it's very chill all the time. They keep it real clean there. Y'all see when y'all walk inside, pray every day. Sometimes you might go in there, sometimes you might see them praying. You know, out of respect, I go in there sometimes, it might be real quiet.
Appreciate that follow.
I do my head count real quiet. For the most part, nothing really happens. Don't bother nobody. They stay to themselves.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
What's up? Good to meet you guys. How are you doing? Do you want to take us around and good to meet you? You want to take us around and show us? We're in the Muslim dorm, right?
One thing I can say about the Muslims though, they do know how to stick with each other for real.
Are the first things that any new inmate.
Y'all know Malcolm X, he became a Muslim in jail. Did y'all know that?
In here that is Muslim because in order to get
bet
into
that's a good one right there. Appreciate that, CJ.
You have to be Muslim, and you have to know your Fatiha. Your,
See, this is why I like Twitch a lot. You know what I'm saying? Some of these people on Kick be kind of weird, bro. I appreciate my Kick, you know, followers, but some of them, not all, they be getting on this shit weird because they know they can't do this on Twitch.
5 pillars and 6 articles of faith. And once you're in here, you need to know it's no stealing, it's no oppression, jumpsuits on in the day room, no extortion, mandatory showers every 3 days at least, clean up after yourself, and keep the day room clean. These are our orders, this is our structure.
So which one is the hardest?
No stealing, no oppression, no jumpsuits.
I'll say no oppression because oppression comes with attitude,
no extortion,
and arguments, and we all argue.
There's a difference between this pod and most pods out there.
But they really do.
You can feel it in the air.
There's more privileges.
Right.
It's more relaxed and calm.
Yeah. Right.
Did you guys come in here Muslim or did you become Muslim in jail?
Before I came to jail, I was already Muslim on the street.
I'm born with a Muslim attribute. My family is Muslim. I was raised Baptist until my 30s, so I came into jail Muslim.
Does anyone want to show me around?
Wakib.
Okay. You want to go
to
to
the
the
longest. He's a veteran.
MTV Crib.
Oh dang! What happened? Why? What he get locked up for, bro? Free him.
It's the living room right here.
So this one actually looks doable. So did you get more stuff because you guys are behave well than other pods?
Nah.
No?
We don't get no other type of privilege. They give us the same stuff. We just know how to take care of ourselves.
Yeah, I've been here 3 years.
How long you been here for?
I've been 2.
Okay.
2 years.
I've been locked up 4 years.
Why does your case keep going so long?
What is it? COVID.
That feels illegal that it's taking that long for you to have a
It
case.
is illegal. But they do what they want because they said it's a private jail.
What does it say right here?
Before we pray, we do something called wudu.
Oh, damn. How long he got left till he get out?
Say, Allah, make me among those who turn to you in repentance and make me amongst those who are purified. That's the Arabic translation right there.
It seems like as far as how things going here, this is like as good as it can get. This is pretty top
Wow,
notch.
like they look clean in there just about.
Depends on how big of a commissary you have.
Really, for real.
But I do everything that I can to remain in here before I go any other place in this jail. When you felt what you felt coming in here, I knew you would because it's a great aura in here. You don't feel that oppression, you feel the air is clear, you see the TVs working, and the brothers are not tripping, and that's what I really respect. And the officers, they are the same.
So it look like the Muslim, those, it look like that part of the jail is a little peaceful. It look like.
You guys pray soon?
It's actually time for Salat right now.
We can we can be quiet and we'll stop this and let you guys do your thing for a little bit?
Yeah, y'all can stick around though. Y'all want to see us pray? We finna pray right now. We finna get ready to pray right now.
Okay.
They seem like the normal inmates, they just messed up in life, but they trying to get back on the right path. You know what I'm saying? So I can respect that about, but if you cross one of them, you cross all of them though. So that's how they stick together though.
Doing wudu, you gotta cleanse yourself before you actually pray.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. Wa ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. Hey al-salat, hey al-salat. Hukamati salat, hukamati salat. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah.
La ilaha illallah, anna Muhammadan Rasulullah.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Allahu Akbar.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum assalam rahmatullah barakatuh.
It's the gourmet they feed us, man.
Wow. So yeah, they come together there, man.
You don't know if you're gonna eat again. This shit nasty.
You said 3 months, okay.
This shit too nasty.
I know you excited.
Then my brother right here. He trying to
I'm trying to buy a tree.
He trying to friendly extort me out my tree.
That's crazy work, man.
What?
Ooh. Happy birthday, homeboy. Here you go. For you. Get the cake, man. Oh.
Man, back up. I'm getting bullied by a deaf dude, bro. He bullied me every day.
He deaf?
Then my brother, you see that? He bullied me for my food, bro.
All right, so I noticed this guy behind me was doing a lot of sign language. I think he's deaf. Let's talk to him and see how he gets around in this jail.
What do you?
Can anyone interpret?
Said his name is Justin. He said he deaf. He been here 5 years.
In this jail or 5 years?
He been in this jail 5 years.
Is it difficult surviving as a deaf person?
He used to be bad as shit.
He used to be bad?
He got accused of false charges. He said him being in the Muslim dorm helped him.
How did that help you?
He said Allah got his back. He said God got his back. And the only special thing that goes on for a Muslim as far as food.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I gotta respect. I really have to respect, like, with them, what they doing in that prison, like with the Muslims, like they are standing together, they helping each other. Like he's he's translating sign language for him. It look like they all are happy. You know what I'm saying? Like straight up brotherhood. If all people could do that in jail cells, man.
You just sign your name on the Ramadan list. And like right now,
learn your lesson and then get up out of there.
Right now, if your name on the list,
learn your lesson, build a brotherhood or whatever.
If you don't got no commissary, you gotta eat that sack. You gotta eat that tray and this sack, and that gotta last you all the way till 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. MTV Cribs, man.
Lay down. You need to get some rest.
Unfortunately, this is where I've been living at for the past 28 months of my life. You know what I'm saying? So they had the trays down there. I don't too much eat the trays. I come in here and I put me some refried beans together. Put me a little soup in there, you know what I'm saying? Squeeze cheese, summer sausage, things like that. We just mix everything together, basically, man.
You obviously got money on the books.
Oh, yeah, man. This shit overly loaded, man. We overly loaded.
And you're fighting a triple murder.
I got 3 murder charges. I got 2 felony murders, and I got a malice murder.
And what's the difference?
Malice murder, they say, like, it's worse. You know what I'm saying? You got capital murder in other states, but malice murder in the state of Georgia is like the worst murder charge.
Bet. Appreciate that.
Young folks out there, I'm 17, I'm locked up for murder, allegedly. I've been going 17
just post a link. Post a link in the chat so I can click on it.
It's easier said than done. I'm gonna stay out the way. I'm gonna do this.
Because you added the words after they want, I got to copy and paste.
Like I said, a lot of you folks gonna forget about you. A lot of bros you hang with, shit gonna be free.
Yeah, this
free
in
bro,
Georgia.
Free porn, free whatever who you is. You know what I'm saying? When you're here, you ain't got nothing but your mama, your grandma.
Did anyone that you were roaming the streets with, does anyone put money on your books?
Nah.
Just got out of the Muslim dorm.
Oh, never mind. I don't do
I like
it.
it. I like the discipline. I think men need to live a life of structure and discipline to be effective in this world. And it's obvious when you look at their dorm compared to other dorms that the discipline helps them majorly. Inside and outside.
That's gonna, like, if they keep that up, like with the discipline and following those rules and everything, like how the Muslims do. Like, if they follow that, they gonna go out into the real world and be better people. Then they can use what they learn in prison, getting close to God and stuff like that. They can be better people and inspire somebody.
Discipline, lack of self-control, lack of personal accountability.
Want some water?
But I think in the Muslim dorm they demonstrated what is possible when the guys get together and make a set of rules and stick to it.
My son wants some water.
I enjoy that. I think the next one that we're going to is going to be a lot crazier than that, so stay tuned. So we're about to walk into the blood dorm.
Right.
In my experience from the research I've done in the Georgia prison system, Bloods are the most dominant, aggressive, violent gang.
Right.
Would you say that's accurate?
Yes.
You ain't one of them, they ain't allowing you to be in there. Guys went in there that was regular guys, and they put them on the door. Sometimes you hear a lot of extortion. Some inmates may say, oh, they try to make me pay rent, I ain't want to do it, so they stacked them up or something like that.
That's what I've heard, is the Bloods are famous for their extortion campaign.
Yes, sir.
This is a blood dorm right here?
Yes.
Here we go.
Twist up inside of your YT, no catching about it. Hey, read about it, LaMaison, I call him about it. I don't give no about it. All that popping, I pull out that chopper, I won't shoot that bitch at your body. I do not with nobody, I do not care for nobody. I walk around with that 40, I'm on parole and probation, so I ain't got no time for you motherfuckers faking. I don't need motherfuckers faking. Picked up the pace while they pacing, let hating for my niggas in prison, they looking at TV. Know that they can't wait to see me. I know these niggas ain't friends, know all these niggas are kin to me. Leave them right there by my enemy. Smoke a blunt just to ease the memories. Father, forgive me what's gotten into me.
Nice to meet you.
Man, we're rapping.
What's your name, brother?
Philip Carter.
Had to give me some Doritos.
You go by Tommy too?
Yeah, my name's Tommy. That boy Tommy. One thing I want to say, man, I've been here for almost 2 years, man. I've not had hot water one time. The food that gives everybody just got sick. We got bugs real bad. They don't give us. I've been in the same jumpsuit. I have to turn it inside out just for it to be clean.
I ain't got no damn jumpsuit right now.
Yeah, they don't. No jumpsuits, bugs.
They don't do laundry here?
They do.
Once a week though.
Tell them
we need about 2 jumpsuits in order to wash.
I was just trustee. I had everything. My laundry didn't came back, and they ain't did nothing about it.
Right.
So when someone steals your shit in here, Is it hard to know who did it?
Yes, it's very hard to know who did it.
And no one's gonna.
But if it go to laundry though, it could be somebody in laundry that could do something.
Wow.
We ain't got no hot water. We had to build a little thing right here. They tore it down, so when we shower, we have no privacy or nothing. This is all we have, a shower. And see, that's how
They
we
got
wash
a
our
shower
clothes
out
right
in the
there.
open?
The laundry don't come out. How we take baths. This is how we wash our clothes, stuff like that, because the laundry does not come back. And this is how we also take baths, because we don't have no hot water. They'll come out there and get hot water, fill this up, and we'll have to bathe out the bucket.
We been waiting to go to prison. I didn't sign my time back in November. I've been waiting like 4 months to go to prison. It's like, we shouldn't be taking it long. Like, it should take 2 weeks to like 30 days to go to prison, right?
A right to a fair and speedy trial. That's a right as an American you get.
Yeah, but I've been here 2.5 years. I done did the time already. I'm eligible for parole. I took 10 to 3. So, like, I'm finna max out in county jail, and that ain't right.
So what do you, there's people out there that say, hey, look, my tax is already high enough. I don't want another penny to go to this. There's some people that feel that way.
Yeah.
What would you say to them?
Absolutely correct.
I understand.
I'm living. You go check every room, everybody ain't living. Straight. You know what I'm saying?
What the world?
This is all money right here.
All money on
Straight cash out.
money, you know what I'm saying? Loaded for the stock.
Cash out for Apple Pay.
You feel me? You know what I'm saying? I got my future cars on the wall what I'm gonna be having, what I'm gonna get, you know what I'm saying? Back to where I'm living, how
That's
I'm
the
living.
mindset.
Some people die, some people live, you know what I'm saying? I'm living.
Me siento bien. En otro dormitorio, man, yo tengo miedo por mi vida. En otro dormitorio está feo. Aquí,
There's some
mira,
Mexicans.
es pura raza, puro latino, ¿sí me entiendes?
Oh,
¿Quieres
gotta go lay
mirar
down, go lay down.
el dormitorio? ¿Quieres caminar y demostrar, mostrar?
Sí, vámonos. Es un cuarto.
There's a room right here.
Un cuarto, Kira.
Yeah, it's serious.
Un cuarto.
Un cuarto. Yeah, it's serious.
And then there's another room right here.
What room was that?
Hay muchos hombres y no espacio suficiente.
No espacio suficiente. They're supposed to be releasing a lot of people, they just don't do it.
They give us court, and they forget about us. They don't take it back to court or nothing.
Es difícil entender porque este proceso es muy largo, ¿sí?
Yeah, así es.
I've been in a lot of jails. This is the only jail that's like this because it's a private jail.
This is a private jail.
This is a private jail. If Feds was running this would never be looking like this.
Just to clarify, this inmate I think was confused. This is not a privately held jail. It is a county jail.
La primera vez que yo estoy aquí, en toda mi vida, en todo Estados Unidos, es la primera vez aquí en Clayton County.
¿Qué es la diferencia como los mexicanos de los negros?
Las razas se cuidan mucho. Ellos no. Ellos pelean entre uno, no importa, así como lo dejan.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy. You see how he just explained? He said, in here, we don't fight. They do. They fight each other. You know why? Because our own people hate each other. We kill each other in the streets. We always, when you hear people in trap music, making music, who you think they talking about? They talking about other black people. They ain't talking about white people. They ain't talking about Mexicans. They ain't talking about no. Anytime they say, yeah, I'm about to pull up on a nigga and shoot him in his face, he talking about another black dude that look just like him or that act just like him. Because our people hate them ourselves.
Un cuarto para él, nos ponemos un cuarto, pero no tenemos.
Los morenos, cuando tú haces tu tienda, dices, hey, dame tu tienda. ¿Por qué? Dame tu tienda. O te vamos a picar.
Yeah, extortion.
Los negros hacen extorsión.
Yeah, extortion, mucho extortion. Yeah, they try to extort the weak people.
So es muy importante ser con tu raza en esta parte.
Sí.
Like es vida o muerte.
Sí.
Es más difícil en este cárcel hacer blanco o mexicano.
Blanco y mexicano
es el mismo más o menos. Sangre son más.
Esos son los más grandes.
Yeah, and the mob people, yeah.
In the mob, yeah.
GF.
Fine, go give me your
There's a lot of
chips.
GFs in here.
This is the only shower that works.
Yo, what's up, bro? Welcome to the stream.
Or no?
Yeah, we got hot water.
Well,
but that's the only one that works.
This is probably only one of the hottest.
It's a damn shame. Like
it gets really hot.
Our people are the only ones that can't get along in jail unless they are in like the Muslim jail cell. You see how the Muslims are with each other in the jail. They came together, they discipline, they keep everything clean, they pray together, all that. But nah, the ones that don't have God in their lives and don't, follow Muslim or Christ or whatever, they in there fighting each other, just following the program. because they hate themselves, so they want to put that hate that they got from themselves on other black people that's just like them.
¿Tienes hijos?
Yeah.
Aquí.
What pissing me off about our own people, bro.
¿Tres? Y no viste ellos por
And I love
4
black
años?
people.
4 años.
¿Y qué fue tu charge?
Mi mujer me metió aquí.
He had a fight with his girlfriend, and so she called the cops on him, and this is where he's at.
But ICE can take people out?
Yes, they can. Yes.
Do they do that here?
Yeah, they can. They can, but they don't.
Yo tengo 16 meses encerrado aquí, 16 meses.
16 months.
No tengo corte, no me dicen nada. Ellos hacen como que uno no existiera aquí. Yo tengo
Wow,
mi
so
hija,
he just in
tengo
there.
año y medio de no verla.
There's somebody in the dorm that he was supposed to go to court Thursday, and they never came down to court. They just forgive him.
To me, it seems very obvious that I don't care if someone's in here for a probation violation or for murder, they deserve a speedy trial. That's one of your rights in this country. And it's just so hard to see guy after guy telling these stories where they basically are forgotten about. No court,
So some guys are
no
just
lawyer,
in there just because.
you don't visit your family.
They've forgotten about.
You're kind of deprived of everything that makes you human. Someone's got to be held accountable because this situation needs to be fixed.
Las veces que me he enfermado aquí estando en la cárcel, les decimos aquí a las enfermeras, a los doctores que pasan en la mañana con el bilco, y a nosotros como hispanos nos tratan diferente. La mayoría de veces no nos hacen caso porque nos ven como hispanos, no nos hacen caso. También les dices a los oficiales o eso,
Wow.
y pues nos ignoran nada más por, no sé. Yo creo que estamos en el año 2026 y yo creo que ya no debería de existir el racismo. Esta cárcel, no sé, se tarda mucho con las cortes. Llevo 1 año y 4 meses y he tenido dos cortes, nomás donde me leyeron mis cargos. Quisiera ver si me pidieron una corte o algo. Nada más.
A mí me balancearon hace como 3 años, 4 años y entré y no me atienden y se me ha abrido
Wow.
y no me atienden, no me hacen nada. Yo lo que ocupo es que me lleven al Brady Hospital o algo para que me lo hagan, para que me lo cosen para atrás otra vez, porque lo que pasó aquí es que me han brincado mucho los morenos, todos, y se me sigue abriendo. Pues a ver si esto me ayuda, ¿no?
I enjoy that. Good people. It's one guard for this entire pod.
Yeah, one guard. Yeah. It's really 2. I mean, they can switch out, but it just depends on the day. And one day
I
it might
swear,
be a
bro.
specialist with an officer, or
This
it might
is
be
sad.
2 officers in the unit.
But you're responsible for the safety and the control of 100 to 200 inmates.
There's 240 something inmates, yeah.
Damn, so do you ever wish you had more people with you on this
Yes.
job?
Yeah.
But a lot of people leave. A lot of people find out this ain't what they want to do. So it kind of makes
Hey,
it
look at
hard
that shit, bro.
Sometimes maybe one officer having to run.
Bunch of stupid ass crash outs. No, just straight on demons in the streets. They think this is a game.
Doing 2 housing units. It feel a lot. But we get it done at the end of the day.
A lot of officers be scared of this stuff too.
I mean, I can kind of get it.
They be scared.
Folks, we went back to visit Doodoo Brown so we could get his autograph to put on his shirt, but by the time we got there, shit had already gone down.
Oh man.
Doodoo Brown, we came to get your autograph. Do you want to do that?
He must have smudged shit all on the thing.
Is there poop all over it? So I have to take a picture of it.
It is, really.
That's me, Doodoo Brown, all the way, Doodoo Brown.
Bro, it would have been funny if he smeared some doo-doo on the paper and said, put that on my shirts too.
Show you it's not fit for a YouTube audience.
Put that doo-doo
If
on
you
my
use
shirt
code
too.
Doodoo, you're gonna see some extreme shit. Is that fair to say?
Literally, yeah. Hey man, that was a good video. Okay. Oh, appreciate the follow. It was a good video, but golly, bro, you stay out of jail. It's crazy that people are in there. Some are changing. Some are some people trying to change. They want to better their lives, but they're stuck in there. And then some are forgotten about, not how you should be living life, bro. Pray them boys make it out. Pray the innocent ones make it out too. All right, let's get to this video you was talking about, man. Eating 100 years of lunch, school lunch.
School lunches maybe got a little bit better because of what health experts told parents and schools. So they started providing students with vegetables.
Oh, take me back to the 1920s then. Never mind. I just saw how I look like. I don't think that would be the most viable option for me. What's good, YouTube? Today we're gonna be looking at 100 years of school lunch. Yo, school lunch is already terrible now, or at least when I went to school. But I want to see if it was terrible 100 years ago.
Shout out to him, but we doing our own reaction over here. Let me see. We're gonna go to the actual video. What's up? Is it this one right here? I cook 100 years of school lunch. What'd you say, son? Is it this one? It gotta be because it got 24 million views. I'm gonna click on this one. I think this is the one. What's taking so long, man?
Today, we're gonna be recreating and tasting 100 years of school lunches. Starting off with 1910, a school lunch only cost 3 cents, and this is what a fridge looked like.
So in 1910, schools weren't actually required to provide lunch for students. A lot of students brought their lunch from home. The lunch that the school did provide wasn't the best option. It was usually like a pecan soup and like a slice of bread and some rice. This is what they had to work with at the time. And you know what? I'm actually excited to try it.
All right, here's a 1910 school lunch. I brought my friend Brian to come taste.
Yeah. When you watch TV.
Test all of these with me, and we're gonna rate them from 1 apple to 5 apples.
You know what?
One being
I ain't
the
even
worst,
finna say.
5
You
being the
probably finna
best.
throw up.
Let's go for a bite.
Cheers. Tastes like I just ate a chalkboard.
It's very salty.
It seems kind of boring. I mean, what if we did it with the rice? Let me try
The
it
rice
with the rice.
and the
Maybe with
bread
the
is the
rice
only
makes it
thing that
better.
I would eat off that plate, bro. I'd probably take like a little.
Like the rice balance.
The rice definitely balances it out. I give this a 2 apples out of 5. How about you?
I'd say an apple and a half.
All right, let's move on to 1920, where school lunch only cost 7 cents, and this is what fridges look like.
We're now in the roaring 20s. 10 years later, school lunches maybe got a little bit better because of what health experts told parents and schools. So they started providing students with vegetables. As you can see, I'm making frozen vegetables, and this is what they used at the time to make the process quicker and easier. Surprisingly, they offered students grilled cheese. They thought cheese might have some protein and calcium in it. And speaking of calcium, they introduced milk for the very first time, and it's in school lunches till this day. So 1920 school lunch was a grilled cheese sandwich with a side of vegetables, a piece of bread, and some milk.
I mean,
we've officially made it to the 1920s.
I only say is like, what's the point of putting the extra bread on there when you got grilled cheese, bro? Your stomach gonna be hurting by third period. You got cheese, then milk, and then vegetable. Oh my, look, bro, look. Hear me out. You got the cheese, right? For those who are lactose intolerant, bubbly stomach is gonna taste good, but stomach gonna be. Then you got a whole carton of milk. That's even worse. Then you got vegetables. And you know some vegetables, they make your stomach hurt too because they're trying to clean you out. Yeah, bro. Third period, you're gonna be having to go to the bathroom.
They're having grilled cheese, vegetable, and bread. I think the 2 bread is like a little redundant, but
yeah.
Cheers.
I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
They should replace some vegetables with tomato soup or something.
If this was my lunch, I would have been like, please, let me get second.
If I was a kid and I got this to school lunch, 5 apples.
5 apples, I agree. I mean, this is
facts.
You
Like,
can't
yeah.
go wrong with grilled cheese sandwich.
And just the only thing
Just
is,
go ahead and give the
I
vegetable a try.
wouldn't want to drink the milk.
Bland, boring.
Tastes the same as it did in 1920, I'm sure.
Let's head into the next decade.
Let's do it.
10 years later, we're in the 1930s, where a school lunch costs about 10 cents and a refrigerator looks like this.
This is the Great Depression era where most schools
Like
could not
piss.
afford providing hot lunches for their students. So they went with something
Like to boil
cheap
some
and
pea,
easy,
dude.
like a vegetable soup. This was something that they could make in big
Salted,
batches
okay.
and was very inexpensive to make. They also provided peanut butter sandwiches. I know it's kind of weird. I was expecting peanut butter and jelly,
You warm
but
that
they were
peanut-
just doing
peanut butter
peanut
up.
butter sandwiches. So in the 1930s, they served up a hot vegetable soup with a peanut butter sandwich, an apple, and milk.
1930,
Okay,
keep
that
in mind,
ain't-
this
that
is the
ain't
Great
bad, but
Depression
that's
era.
still
Remember
ass,
what I
though.
said? So they had to keep things a little simple.
is that gonna
I don't
fill
know
you
about
up?
this whole peanut butter and soup combo. Seems a little weird to me.
Not bad.
but
Like,
let's just give it a
I
shot.
Prefer,
Let's
I
start
would
with
prefer a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. You know, just more than a peanut butter sandwich. I know that's protein and carbs. And the apple, that's good. You got your fruit. Then you got the vegetable soup or whatever it was. That's not bad. It's just the only thing is, instead of that milk, I would take some water or some juice.
the soup.
This is gonna be kind of.
Not bad. I mean, it's a simple soup. They had to just make a whole batch of it and just hand them out to kids left to right. So it's not bad. Let's combo this with the. It's just peanut butter sandwich. It's not peanut butter jelly. All right,
Hey,
let's
I ain't
take
gonna
a
lie,
shot.
bro. This make me want to go make me a peanut butter sandwich. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich, actually.
Very dry.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to the 1930s, Great Depression, things are tough. I'm not mad. I'm gonna rate this a 3 out of 5.
Yeah, 3 out of 5. I can agree with that.
Cool. On to the next. We've made it to 1940, where a school lunch costs about 22 cents and a refrigerator looks like this.
In the 1940s, every U.S. state had federally sponsored lunch
Making
programs.
gravy.
And they made this one dish called cream chipped beef. And all it is you heat up some butter, flour, milk, and you chop up this dried beef. I've never even seen this item in my life before. You chop that up and you pour that into the milk mixture and then just pour that over toast. So in the 1940s, they provided cream chipped beef, rice pudding, vegetables, and some milk.
We are in 1940 and this cream chipped beef
I don't know what to think about that.
smells bad, it looks bad. I don't know what they were thinking at the
I would
time.
prefer
but
the
this is actually
1930s
the
meal
era
over that
where
one.
all schools had like lunch programs. Let's go in with the first bite. Cheers, man. Cheers, bro. Whoa, that beef is salty. Wow. Huh.
Of course, you got it out that can.
Brian can't handle it.
He probably finna
All
throw it out,
It's not
spit it out.
pleasant at all. If I was in the 1940s, I wouldn't be looking forward for the cream chipped, but definitely that rice pudding. Oh, yeah, I would be definitely looking forward to that.
Okay,
And
so the
probably
rice
not
pudding
touching the
is
cream
okay.
chipped beef.
I have to give this a 1 apple rating.
I agree.
Don't make this at home.
Don't make this at home. Let's hope the next decade is better. We're now in the 1950s. The population has grown so much because of the baby boomer era. That's where the term boomers came from. And an average meal costs about 35 cents. And this is what refrigerators look like.
And thanks to the population increase,
ground beef,
meatloaf was introduced in
some
school
onions,
in order to feed all the
egg.
kids. It was easy to
about to
make
make
in
some
big
meatloaf?
batches. It was filling and nutritious. It was also really simple to make,
I
and
knew
it
it.
didn't take any special equipment. Also, as a side dish, they served tomato wedges. It's kind of weird, but maybe they thought it was healthy.
Hell nah,
so in
bro, I
the
hate
1950s,
I mean,
school
look,
lunches was
hear me out, though.
meatloaf,
I don't like raw tomatoes. I like tomatoes when they're mixed with, you know, the ketchup, salsa, stuff like that, tomato paste, or, you know, but just straight up tomato with no salt and no, it's disgusting.
tomato wedges, Jello, and milk.
Milk has been
Okay,
a
that ain't
star
bad.
in a
The
lot of
only
these
thing I
decades.
wouldn't eat is the
But let's go
tomato,
ahead
bro.
and dig into
The
the
Jello and the
see how it
meatloaf, I'll
is.
eat it. If they're gonna serve meatloaf though, replace that tomato.
I'm not mad at it.
Exactly. They need to replace that tomato with
I'm
some
not mad at
rice
it.
or
If I was a
something.
kid in the 1950s and they gave me meatloaf for lunch, I'll be like, cool, it's meatloaf day. Now,
I need some
palate
extra
cleanser.
ketchup with that though.
Tomato.
I guess this is a palate cleanser. You know, the combination of tomato and meatloaf really works together.
Food's starting to taste a little bit better.
Potatoes.
I actually like it. I'm gonna keep eating this. I give this 5 apples.
5 apples.
I give it 5. What do you give
Well,
it?
you're being quite generous.
If I was to eat that, I'd give it a 3.
3.5 apples. Because we got some better stuff.
Only because
coming
of the
up.
tomatoes.
Oh, yeah. 1960. It's actually a really exciting year because of one reason, which I'm gonna tell you in a bit. An average school meal cost about 50 cents, and a refrigerator looked like this.
The 1960s is probably my favorite era because it's the first time pizza was added to the menu. And of course, the pizzas came in squares. Processed and pre-packaged food also made its way into school kitchens,
Hey,
but in order to balance
Them
out the
freaking school pizzas though was actually pretty, like especially them breakfast pizzas. If you know what I'm talking about, the breakfast pizzas you get first thing in the morning, they'll have like the pepperoni, the sausage, but they be thick and they got a lot of sauce on it. Those ones
schools
were
provided a
dope. They
simple
were
salad
fire.
as a side dish. This was actually the beginning of schools easing up on high nutritious meals. So in the 1960s, a school lunch was pizza, simple salad, chocolate pudding, and fruit juice.
Oh yeah, that's getting a 5 out of 5 right there.
Pizza to schools, my favorite era so far.
I take that back.
Let's
I
take
don't
a
like if it's regular salad with ranch on the side. Okay, 5 out of 5. But if that's Caesar salad, bro, I give it a 4.
slice, and they were always square.
Yeah, they were always square. Only cheese, never had pepperoni.
Never pepperoni. I mean, you know, beggars can't be choosers. So let's just go ahead and take our first bite.
Yeah, I approve that one. The pudding, I'll eat all that.
It's so close to what we had in school.
It's exactly the same. Another thing about school lunch is when you got this pizza, you didn't touch any of the other stuff. You were happy with your pizza.
You ate this, you threw the rest away. But we're not kids anymore.
No,
so
I would have ate the
salad.
pizza and the pudding. That's it. Forget the salad.
I'm giving this five apples, easily.
I gave Meatloaf 5 apples. I gotta give this 5 apples. I'm done with that salad, not touching it anymore. See you guys in the 70s. Where disco was alive and well, nutrition wasn't a big thing, and an average school meal cost about 75 cents, and a refrigerator looked like this.
In the 1970s, nutrition standards weakened throughout the decade. Because of all the cost-cutting measurements, it compromised the quality of meals and increased the amount of processed food like hamburger
You
and
said
french
sausage
fries.
and
As you can
biscuit.
see, I'm using
Now,
fresh meat,
I'd
but
say the
schools
only
got
ones that were
frozen,
good were the
already
smoked
cooked
sausage
meat
and
that just
biscuit.
need to
At
get
my
heated
high
up.
school-
They also provided french fries as a side dish, which made the meal lack a lot of nutrition. So in the 1970s, school lunches
Okay, so
was
what
a
do you
hamburger.
think about the cheeseburgers in school? The cheeseburgers, when I had them in school, they was all right. They're like they wasn't the best, but they was good. Like get that cheese, you know, it'll just be cheese, meat, and bun. But sometimes the bun would be fucking hard as a rock at times. But no, when the bun was just right and it wasn't stale, you put that ketchup, mustard, sometimes mayo on there or whatever, it'll hit every time. And then they had them little soggy ass French fries.
French fries, Jello, and Coke.
We're finally here in the 70s. I'm excited.
Whoa. So you telling me in the 70s they served Coca-Cola as a beverage? Well, in today's time, they just still serve. Okay, CJ, do they still serve y'all milk for lunch in y'all school? Or do they serve y'all juice and stuff now, or water?
You know, pizza was fun.
This
but
meal right here,
burger,
I give it
in
a
my
5.
opinion, is better. Let's have a bite.
Over a 5, actually. Burgers, French fries, Jello, and a Coke. Come on, bro, that's perfect for a school lunch meal.
The 70s was well done.
You could definitely taste the dryness of it. We're not complaining because we're not
In
having
my high
pea
school,
soup.
them fries would have been
And of course,
soggy.
they gave French fries,
Burger would have
which
been
is
all right.
awesome.
Jello,
Love
of course,
that.
but it would have been milk
Great
instead of
meal.
Coke.
All in all, 5 apples?
I give this 5 apples. I'll skip the Jello if I was, but the
Why?
Coke, I'm happy about that too. 5 apples for sure. All right, on to the next.
Amazing.
Appreciate
Now
that
we're
follow,
in
gang.
1980. Back
Damn,
to the
y'all are
Future
following
just
up
came
today.
out. One of my
Shit.
favorite movies. An average
I must
school
be on a
meal
roll.
cost about $1, and a refrigerator looked like this.
In the 1980s, nutritional
Big taco
standards
shop,
got
but yeah,
even
exactly.
worse. School lunch programs got a budget cut of $1 billion. Because of the budget cuts, even more processed foods made it into school kitchens. They provided kids with chicken nuggets because the process of making them was really simple, and all they had to do is just
5
heat
out
it
of
up in the
5.
oven. So in
Give
the
it to me.
1980s, school lunches were
5
chicken
out of
nuggets,
5.
French fries, vanilla pudding.
Nigga, bro, that's perfect. Like, but nah, in today's time, they probably give you 5 small little chicken nuggets. But nah, this is perfect. You said a 4 out of 5. To me, I love chicken. Shut up. I know I'm black as shit. But chicken nuggets, French fries, vanilla pudding, and a Coke. Put some ketchup on the side. 5 out of 5, bro.
And Coke.
And here it is, the 1980s school cafeteria
I
food.
would've
Like
dominated
I said,
that and
they kinda
then
gave up
still
on the
asked,
whole
"Hey, bro,
health
you want
thing.
yours?
Budgets got cut,
You
so
want-
they're just like,
you want your
feed
food?
them whatever. Cheers.
Hey, CJ, do you have that person in school, like a few people who will buy a lunch, right? But they never eat their lunch, but they always give it to somebody else. You have people like that in your school?
Yeah.
I had people like that in my school. That's free lunch.
Interestingly,
free
they gave
doubles
us
every day.
Vanilla pudding, which we've had it in the past decades, but again, doesn't seem like the healthiest option. But let's go ahead and give that a shot. Cheers. Pure sugar.
Yeah, I think my rating on this,
milk,
because the
eggs,
pudding
okay.
was whack, I'm gonna go ahead and give this 3.5 apples.
3.5 apples. I give it a 4 apples because chicken nuggets, fries, and Coke kind of kept everything afloat. As far as like a kid that doesn't care about his health. Yeah. Let's go see what the 90s have in store for us. And
Hey,
this
McClutch,
decade
every
is
time when
actually
you still
our
hungry.
decade.
That's right. Let's go.
This is when the internet became super popular, and an average meal cost about
When I was in middle school, when I was in
and
Kansas,
a refrigerator looked like this. You're probably
one of my
wondering to yourself,
favorite lunch menus that they always served was a chicken. It was called a chicken slugger. It was just a chicken leg. But that bit, it tasted like a KFC chicken leg, bro. I don't know what they put in that chicken leg with the seasoning, but it tastes like it came straight from KFC.
why are we in a car? And that's because of one reason.
In the 1990s, it was the peak of unhealthy meals. Schools allowed McDonald's and other fast food restaurants to sell their products in school.
What?
This would allow school cafeterias to ease up on making nutritional food for students and focus on making side dishes and more snack items. So in the 1990s, school lunches was McDonald's, simple salad, a fruit cocktail, and Powerade.
Well,
Here it is, the
forget
1990 school lunch that
I don't eat McDonald's no more because of all the stuff I've been hearing about it. I don't eat it, especially because they saying that it's human meat that we be eating in the McDonald's burgers. So I'm not eating on McDonald's, bro. Yes, it was delicious. Don't get me wrong, bro. McDonald's was delicious, like super. Boy, sometimes I miss it, but it's not worth it. So if I want to go, if I'm gonna go to McDonald's, bro, I would just go to get their drinks, their dessert, and their sauces, and that's it. I can go get the other shit at the store and use their sauces to eat. My fault. I don't know why I use that fart noise.
we used to get. Yeah. Now, one thing to note, we didn't always get McDonald's. That was like a special day.
Yeah.
All right. Opening up this wrapper, I was super excited as a kid. It's just like a super simple burger. I was always excited. Here we go.
That thin ass burger, bro.
This was the best. I want to point out one more thing. Remember the Powerade?
For me,
I
Powerade
prefer
always came
the
second to
other
Gatorade,
burgers,
so I
like the
was kind of
school
bummed when I got
burgers,
Powerade.
than the McDonald's burger, bro.
I'm gonna take a sip.
Yeah.
I give that a 1.
You're good?
I'm good off the Powerade.
Yeah, that's good. And then the fruit cocktail. I remember this. It came in little cups, plastic cups. I remember I was like, I'm being so
Exactly.
healthy.
That's all you would get, like juice in the
They
sauce.
thought this was healthy, but
And their desserts.
it's just pure sugar, but it's absolutely delicious. I would rate this 5 apples because it's McDonald's. I was always excited about it.
I'm gonna give it 4 apples. As a
I'll give
little
it a
kid,
1.
5 apples times a million. Like
I
would've been
prefer
so
the
stoked to get
regular
this.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's
School
hop over
lunch
to the
burgers
next
at
decade.
McDonald's, bro.
2000. Welcome to the millennium. An average school meal costs about $2, and this
All
is
right,
what
so
a
this is around the
refrigerator
time,
looked like.
you know,
In the
I was born in
2000s, the
2000.
government and schools started
I remember the
noticing
lunches.
a
Let's see.
concerning rise of obesity. And because of that, many schools started providing healthier food options like grilled chicken. The chicken was simply seasoned with salt and pepper. Nothing special, but it was the first step towards a more nutritious meal. They also cut back on a lot of desserts and offered fresh fruits instead.
That
So in
chicken
the
ain't done
2000s,
all the
school
way,
lunches
bro.
was
You need to put
grilled
that back on the
chicken,
grill.
celery and carrots, fresh fruits, and milk.
All right, here it is, the 2000 meal. I love how milk made
I'd
a
give that
comeback.
about
They brought fresh
a
fruits,
4.
veggies, and grilled chicken. Kind of
Me-
a boring meal.
Look, this is me though.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I would not eat the vegetables unless they had some good ranch on the side. Now, if they had some good ranch, cause like Hidden Valley Ranch, I would have ate them vegetables up.
Not bad.
Never gets old.
Good, simple chicken. Veggies were never exciting for me as a kid. Overall, I think I give
Oh,
this
yeah.
meal 2 apples.
Oh, you were born in
because-
2009?
Really? Yeah, because as an adult, I'll give it more, but as a kid, I give it 2 apples because it just wasn't exciting.
Yeah, if we're going from the perspective of a kid, this sucks. I'm giving it 1 apple.
We got one more decade left. Let's go see what it's all about. We've finally made it to our last decade, the 2010s. This is the rise of social media, the platform
Our
that you're watching me
2010s.
through, and an average school meal costs about $2.50, and this is what a refrigerator looks like.
In 2010, lunch programs got an overhaul. The reduction of processed foods began, and more
was
schools
that?
focused heavily on providing whole fresh foods like turkey or bologna wraps. The
Oh, I
wraps were
remember
nothing
those.
special,
Yeah, they
just
did
some
have
tortilla,
those.
meat, and cheese. So in 2010, school lunches was a simple wrap, salad, yogurt, and water.
And here it is, the 2010 school lunch. They got
Them-
really
them
healthy
wraps
with
I
this
used to
one.
have,
We
they
got
were
yogurt,
actually- they
simple
weren't that
salad, and a
good, bro.
wrap. But let's go ahead and give this wrap a try.
I
Let's
give
see
it
if
like
it's
a
good.
2 out of 5. Yeah,
it's
they
just a simple rap. It's kind of boring.
Yeah.
If I was in school,
Exactly.
I'd be like,
I'd give it like a 2.
Yeah, exactly. I can't wait to get home and like
eat pizza.
Yeah, can we get pizza, Mom?
Yeah, I mean, they also gave yogurt. Someone give that a shot, because, again, like, nothing really kicks here, but I guess it's all for the betterment of, like, kids' health. As far as taste goes, I'm gonna give this a 1 apple.
You know, I want to give them 1
I
apple,
agree with
but you gotta appreciate, make it healthier for the kids.
Definitely.
So 2 apples for me.
Hey.
Exactly.
And that was 100 years of school lunches. Let me know if I got your
What is it
decade
like in the
right, and let me
2020s
know
now?
what you guys eat at your school in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.
That was a good video. That was a real good video. So, good old days, bro. Asheville auditions by Drewski. I show speed. Oh, I had something that this was the video.
Recently, I was watching a video called Great People Who Weren't Good People, about people like Gandhi, Steve Jobs, and Martin Luther King, who all had major flaws. Which got me thinking, are there any musicians who most people love that were actually bad people? And very quickly, I realized that you and I were in for quite the ride. So join me today as we look into great musicians who weren't the greatest people. Everyone knows Elvis, and there's no denying his impact on music history, so there's really no introduction needed here. But what a lot of people don't know is that he had some much darker sides of his life, many of which were shown in his 2022 biopic, which I thought was a bad movie, by the way. I wasn't a fan at all. Why was Doja Cat on that soundtrack? I don't get it. Regardless, his dark side might be a little shocking, especially since it kind of flips the charming image of Elvis that many of us have into something much more sinister. First of all, Elvis notoriously met his wife Priscilla when she was only 14 years old.
14 years old.
1959 during his time in the army while stationed in Germany. At that point, he was already 24, so not only was there a 10-year age gap, but it was especially disturbing. Despite the disgusting age difference, this didn't stop Elvis from making some questionable advances, and it didn't end there. Elvis and Priscilla officially decided to pursue a relationship, which eventually went long distance when he returned back to the States. After leaving Germany, the two didn't see each other face to face until 3 years later in 1962. They started talking regularly over the phone, and then in 1967, when she was 22, Elvis...
A 24-year-old man dating a 14-year-old girl. Yet, they was accusing Michael Jackson of touching boys. Come on, man.
Married her. To make matters worse, throughout the already unethical and illegal relationship, Elvis was never really exclusive and constantly cheated on her, which led to their 1973 divorce.
I just kind of followed, what he did. I mean, you lived his life. You honestly didn't have your own life. You lived his life.
But Elvis's tirades didn't end there, specifically because Priscilla was far from the only underage girl he had his eyes on. During the height of his fame, Elvis abused his power to manipulate young, impressionable fans wherever he went on tour. Joel Williamson, author of Elvis Presley: A Southern Life, claimed that 2 years before Elvis met his future wife, he took a group of 3 14-year-old girls with him on tour who were up for pillow fights, tickling, kissing, and cuddling.
What?
And you might think that the fame and the money and the power and the drugs corrupted him, but apparently Elvis was always kind of weird. Back when he was 19, before the musical success, Williamson said elsewhere in his book that Elvis had a 15-year-old girlfriend when he was 19, and that the singer was obsessed with virginity. And his issues with women aren't just about their age, because he also seemed to treat them pretty poorly. Elvis was a manipulator who was extremely controlling, and his abuse wasn't just mental, and he'd often resort to violence. He met Ginger Alden when she was 20 and he was 41. She was a pageant queen hoping to marry the star, but their relationship had some...
What? He was 40 and she was 20.
Pretty problematic roots. His treatment of her was horrible, and the couple constantly argued during their time together. After one particularly bad fight, Elvis allegedly asked one of his assistants to pop the tires on her car so she couldn't leave his home. And on another occasion, when she was able to drive away after a fight, it was alleged that he fired a gunshot at her. While the two were engaged to be married, their toxic relationship never quite made it that far, and resorting to violence was something that Priscilla had to deal with as well. In her 1985 memoir, Priscilla detailed a bunch of problematic behaviors from Elvis. She described described instances where he would give her pills to help her sleep or relax. But in retrospect, many have started to speculate if the pills were all a part of his master plan of control and manipulation. Some reports even go as far to claim that Elvis
terrible.
spiked Priscilla with amphetamines to keep her awake for marathon sex sessions. Apparently, he was first introduced to amphetamines in the military and he became severely addicted. And after these drug-fueled sex sessions, Elvis is also said to have taken photographs on a Polaroid camera, which he stored in a silver suitcase delivered to Priscilla after his death, years after their divorce, which is a very weird move to say the least. On top of all of this, Elvis also had some pretty rough racism allegations. More recently, legendary producer Quincy Jones revealed that he always refused working with Elvis because he was racist. Quincy explained, "No, I wouldn't work with him. I was writing for orchestra leader Tommy Dorsey, oh god, back in the 50s, and Elvis came in, and Tommy said, I don't want to play with him. He was a racist motherfucker. I'm gonna shut up now." And depictions of Elvis being racist don't only come from Quincy either. Public Enemy's Fight the Power includes lyrics which read, "Elvis was a hero to most, but he never meant shit to me. Straight up racist that sucker was, simple and plain." On top of this, he undeniably had some big appropriation issues. I mean, it's pretty well known that he sort of
was
just
racist,
stole
but I
his
heard he
sound.
stole-
And in
he
combination
stole
with everything else
people's
we do know
styles.
for sure about the content of his character, I don't think anyone would be all that surprised if that was the case. And it may not be too surprising to hear that a white guy like Elvis back then was racist, but I was in disbelief when I heard allegations of James Brown being racist too. James Brown was a legendary musician who arguably trailblazed the funk music genre and influenced countless others throughout his career. His successes have led to a bunch of nicknames like Mr. Dynamite, the hardest working man in show business, Minister of New Super Heavy Funk, the Godfather of Soul, the King of Soul, and many more. And let's be honest, to have that many dope nicknames, you've got to be pretty iconic. In his over 50-year-long career, James Brown completely changed music, but his massive success wasn't without controversy. This Redditor puts it plainly saying, "I love James Brown, but he was an awful human." And this sentiment isn't really all that rare either, with some fans twisting one of his most iconic nicknames into the hardest working asshole in show business. While James' music and lyrics are undeniably
I did watch
crucially
Get On
connected to
Up.
progress and civil rights, apparently his relationship to the black people he touched most directly, those who worked for him, was cruel, petty, and contemptuous. Some former employees, like journalist Glenn Ford, even go as far to say that Mr. Brown held only one black person in high regard, himself. According to Glenn Ford, I guess James Brown was moving like Uncle Ruckus. To be fair though, this is the only source that I'm seeing claim this, so take the racist allegations he has with a grain of salt, but it is true that Glenn works for him and he was a respected journalist, so it could be very possible. Which again is quite shocking to hear from many fans, especially considering the often direct titles of his songs, like his 1968 hit, Say It Loud, I'm Black and I'm Proud. However, like I mentioned with takes from some critics, while James lifted up black Americans en masse, those around him definitely had a very different experience. Glenn said that when James was around, his employees were often expected to treat him in a near godlike way, having a whole welcoming ritual planned every time he arrived. On top of this, if each employee
that's
didn't
not the way
speak
to go,
formally
bro.
to each other, like with Mr., Mrs., or Miss, it was a fireable offense. And it wasn't just lower members of his organization that felt extreme pressure. Even members of his band faced wild punishments, including things like mowing the lawn at his radio stations to pay off fines imposed by James. During a civil rights related boycott in his adopted hometown of Augusta, Georgia, where he also owned a major radio station that Glenn worked at, there were some weird decisions that were made. Glenn stated that while James donated $600 to the bail fund, his efforts behind the scenes painted a completely different picture. On day one of the boycott, Glenn was set to promote it as one of the main mouthpieces of support, but James left a note around his microphone that he saw the next morning that said, "There will be no mention of the downtown merchants boycott on this radio station." This order kind of killed the movement, and one that James employees believes was intentional,
James Brown was
choosing
that person for
advertisers
real?
over his own people. Again, this chunk of information is mostly from Glenn Ford, so take it all with a grain of salt, but it is very fascinating if true. And it might not be
All right. Take a short break real quick. I gotta get my kids situated, bro. I'll be right back. Hold on. Appreciate that follow. We'll be right back though. All right, here we go. Here we go. Had to get you know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm coming back.
Too hard to believe considering the other wrongdoings he's been accused of.
on.
James Brown was known to have abused drugs and alcohol throughout his life, which led to even worse abuses of his own wives and partners, which has been well documented. With James' first wife, Velma Warren, not much has been publicly documented about his treatment of her. With his second wife, Deirdre Jenkins, James' daughters described a hellish relationship. They described the abuse like thunder rolling through the house when their mom was thrown against walls. Then when silence came was the worst part, as the daughters wondered if it meant their own mom was killed. In one graphic scene, they describe witnessing James on top of their mom with punching her hard with blood everywhere. And these are only a couple of the alleged stories. With James' third wife, Adrienne Rodriguez, similar allegations were mentioned. Adrienne reported that on one occasion, James beat her with an iron pipe and even shot at her car, which led to his arrest in 1988. And similar
He was smiling about it too.
3 other arrests for assault as well. And then to clear up the air, he decided to do this really entertaining interview.
How did all of this trouble begin?
Living in America. There's nothing wrong.
Nothing wrong at all. You're not in any difficulty, but you're out on bond.
No, I'm not.
Have all the charges been dropped?
Yeah, I'm out on love. Alone from night to night, you find me.
He was trying to
James,
dodge
this
the
isn't
questions.
The first time you and your wife have had a problem. Are the two of you going to be able to work this out?
Let's talk about some music.
You want to talk about music, and you don't want to talk about what happened?
No, it's all over.
Well, let's talk about your tour. When are you leaving?
Things got so bad that around the 1995 arrest, Adrienne was hospitalized, but the charges were dropped since that next year she passed away from surgery complications, which of course also spawned a bunch of conspiracies. Then comes his fourth wife, Tommy Heine, who again had some dark relations with James. She alleged that on one occasion, James pushed her to the floor and threatened her with a chair, which led to an arrest, and he actually even pled guilty
Man, why he did
no
women
contest,
like that?
but instead of any jail time, James was only slapped with a fine. And abusive patterns like these were reported by other girlfriends of James as well, making it seemingly unlikely that all of the spouses could just be going for money. On top of all these horrible actions, James was also accused of in 2005 when his former publicist Jacques Hollander filed a lawsuit against him, all stemming from a 1988 incident where Jacques alleges he assaulted her while holding her at shotgun point. But since the case was brought up beyond the statute of limitations and other legal reasons, it was dismissed. So with all these reported mistreatments of employees, spouses, and everyone in between, it's safe to assume James Brown probably wasn't the best guy. But James Brown is only one person, as it's pretty crazy to think about the fact that 2 of the Beatles were both abusive. John Lennon and Ringo Starr are both some of the biggest musicians in the world and are most notably members of the Beatles. John in particular got a massive amount of love from fans, and he's remembered especially because of his tragic murder. And because of this, many people sort of forget about the darker side of his legacy, which is honestly a little bit surprising because he doesn't seem to really hide it too much in his music. In his song Getting Better, John openly sings about being a neglectful and even abusive husband and father. The lyrics read, "I used to be cruel to my woman, I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved." And this wasn't a one-off mention either. In John's most comprehensive interview, which was conducted with Playboy in 1980, right before his death, he said, "All that I used to be cruel to my woman, I beat her and kept her apart from the things that she loved was me. I used to be cruel to my woman, and physically, any woman. I was a hitter. I couldn't express myself and I hit. I fought men and I hit women. That is why I am always on about peace, you see? It is the most violent people who go for love and peace. Everything's the opposite, but I sincerely believe in love and peace. I'm a violent man who has learned not to be violent and regrets his violence. I will have to be a lot older before I can face in public how I treated women as a youngster." And John spoke in many other occasions about his past violence, detailing his issues with alcohol and how it made him violent to the point where he thought he almost killed those he fought on multiple occasions. To be as objective as possible, I don't think John hit women like super regularly. At least that's the argument I see his fans making, but hitting women in general is wrong, and I think we can all agree on that. Many of these controversies are scattered throughout his discography, like with the earlier mentioned songs and more, including The Ballad of John and Yoko and Cold Turkey, where he discussed his life and struggles with heroin. And instead of hiding his mistakes, it's interesting that he instead chose to sing about them. In a similar situation, fellow Beatle Ringo Starr is also guilty of being abusive. After drinking too much and cheating on his first first wife Maureen regularly, he got divorced. He even referred to himself as a drunk, a wife beater, and an absent father. After they were divorced, he eventually remarried to a lady named Barbara. There are very few sources except for one book on this, so again, take this with a grain of salt, but it seems to be common knowledge among Beatles fans, especially on Reddit. Regardless, in a book by Andrew Grant Jackson called Still the Greatest: The Essential Songs of the Beatles' Solo Careers, the author writes, by the late 1980s, Starr was blacking out often and getting violent. He later said, I came to one Friday afternoon and was told by the staff that I had trashed the house so badly they thought there had been burglars, and I'd trashed Barbara so badly they thought she was dead. Eventually he sobered up and remained with her, but this trend that many of these artists have of getting high or drunk and then hitting their wives is pretty crazy to me. Never once have I been on any substance and felt the need to hit my girl, so I don't think there's really any justifying this, as some diehard fans may suggest. And for a lot of these
men
people,
are naturally the stronger vessels. We're stronger. So hitting a female, that just make you look.
a lot of these incidents were towards the end of their careers, so it's tough to say how successful they would have been had these allegations come out sooner. But Dr. Dre, despite there being a mound of evidence for him being abusive, somehow managed to become one of the few billionaires to come from hip-hop. Dr. Dre is among many of the most recognizable names in hip-hop, and this is for multiple reasons, including his involvement with Beats Headphones, Death Row Records, NWA, and plenty of other massive projects. The point is, we all know who Dr. Dre is to a degree, but what I guess most people don't seem to know is his dark side. Throughout his long, multi-decade spanning career in the music industry, Dr. Dre has been accused of multiple incidents of violence against women. In 1991, at a music industry party, Dr. Dre assaulted television host Dee Barnes following an episode of her show Pump It Up. In the episode, Dee interviewed NWA as well as Ice Cube separately, where he kind of proceeded to mock NWA. This upset Dr. Dre, so for some reason he approached Dee, the interviewer, picked her up by her hair and ear, then proceeded to slam her head and body into the wall. When she fell to the ground, he continued kicking her in her ribs and stomping on her fingers. As she tried to escape, she went to the bathroom, but Dre kicked open the door and struck her multiple times in the back of the head. For even more context, she was 5'3" and Dr. Dre's 6'1", so kind of crazy. As a result, Dee filed a $22 million lawsuit against Dre. He was also fined, given 2 years of probation, ordered to undergo 240 hours of community service, and was forced to speak out against violence on TV. While the suit was settled out of court, Dre's response to the situation was pretty shocking. Instead of apologizing, he said, "People talk all this shit, but you know, somebody f***ed with me, I'm gonna f*** with them. I just did it, you know? Ain't nothing you can do now by talking about it. Besides, it ain't no big thing, I just threw her through a door." But Dre's abuse of women didn't end there. Later on in 2015, Michelle, the mother of one of his kids, accused him of domestic violence during their time together, but did not take legal action. Unlike Dre's incident with Dee, his abuse of Michelle lasted years while they were together. According to Michelle, it resulted in 5 black eyes and a bunch of other scars throughout her body.
So you were getting punched in the face and then...
Oh, I was getting dragged on the floor, shot at, yeah.
That's her actual voice too.
And I guess I don't know what I always did. And I always say, well, it could have been just me. So one day one night we was arguing, he went and got the gun. And I just made it through the bathroom door and he shot at me and he missed me by that much.
Abusive patterns like this caused Michelle to leave on multiple occasions, but they always seemed to get back together. All the while, his assaults continued, and on top of that, he was constantly cheating to the point where he got multiple other women pregnant. And adding another layer, Michelle was dating Dre when he attacked Dee, which is just insane. However, the run of abuse doesn't end there, as another one of Dre's baby mamas, Lisa Johnson, stated that Dre beat her many times, including while she was pregnant, and eventually she was granted a restraining order against him. In combination with the other accusations, former label mate Terry B claimed Dre assaulted her at a party as well in response to one of her tracks. Eventually, the accusations started to get so big that Dre had to address them. So he did so during his press run for Straight Outta Compton. He said, "I made some fucking horrible mistakes in my life. I was young, fucking stupid. I would say all the allegations aren't true, but some of them are. Those are some of the things that I would like to take back. It was really fucked up, but I paid for those mistakes, and there's no way in hell that I will ever make another mistake like that again." And he would repeat this sentiment for years in following interviews, but it was received with little sincerity from those he abused. Unlike Dr. Dre, though, XXXTentacion's violent allegations were part of what fueled his rise. I mean, he was bragging about fighting the Migos at his peak.
The Migos, straight up. Look at this shit. Y'all niggas had the chance to kill me. How you had fire and ain't shoot me? Quavo, Offset. That pussy, what's it called? Lift off. Fuck all y'all pussy ass niggas. All y'all.
So it's no surprise that X had a very troubled past before his untimely death. XXXTentacion had one of the fastest rises to the mainstream that we've seen in a while. And while his run lasted pretty short because of his murder, he amassed a large cult following. that even through his public controversies stood by him. So X has been in a ton of controversies, so I'm gonna try to get the main ones out of the way, but there's a lot here, so I may miss a thing or two. First though is his juvenile issues, because before turning 18, he had charges for drugs, break-ins, theft, gun possession, and was even fined $86 for attempting to commit suicide by running into oncoming traffic. But these are far from the worst things he was accused of doing. In 2016, Ski Mask got into an argument with Tables, which was his and X's manager at the time. Ski stormed out and later called X while drunk and lied, telling him that Tables had taken thousands of dollars from X. Later in the day, X and some others broke into Tables' apartment. He then proceeded to threaten Tables with a knife, and by some accounts, accidentally stabbed him during the confrontation. Then X and his crew left, taking Tables' laptop with him. Surprisingly, Tables said he would drop all the charges as long as the laptop was returned, claiming he didn't want to ruin X's life over one bad decision. And Tables kept his word, and X paid for all Tables' hospital bills, so I guess they were good. Days after being released on bail from the stabbing, X was arrested and charged with robbery, assault with a deadly weapon, and home invasion, all from an incident which took place the year prior. During the incident, X allegedly pistol whipped the homeowner 3 times and left with an iPad, an iPhone, a Sony PSP, and $20. In the end, X pleaded no contest and was sentenced to a whopping 6 years of probation. And then came the more serious issues. While awaiting trial in early October of the same year, X was arrested again later that month on charges of aggravated battery of a pregnant woman, domestic battery, and false imprisonment. While at first this relatively hadn't blown up into that big of a story, things changed a lot after Pitchfork leaked the testimony of the alleged victim. X pled not guilty and even denied the allegations in multiple interviews, but the details were scathing nonetheless.
You can just tell,
the victim
man,
delivered over 2.5 hours of testimony, which resulted in 142 pages
sometimes
of
he was going through
describing the dark patterns of abuse.
I'm telling you, bro, when you feel like you have no hope in I see this with a lot of people. When you feel like you have no hope in your life and nothing goes right, and you just going along with life, you're not caring. You really just don't care. You just go along with it. And then also you don't care about yourself. You start to hate yourself and you just living, die. And that's what X was doing. Like, he was like, man, I'm just gonna keep living until I'm appreciate another follow. Let's go. But it's kind of a I already got them offers, but appreciate the offers though. But yeah, he damn, I lost my train of thought. But I was saying, like, X, when a person is just lost and they don't care about themselves, bro, they really start not caring about life and they just go with the flow. If they get in trouble, they get in trouble. If they die, they cool. That so happened to be X.
Familiar with this story, and you probably debate whether or not this actually happened, so I'll try to cover this as objectively as possible. Apparently, the two met at one of X's shows, and soon after, he invited her to live with him. The first instance of alleged abuse occurred about 2 weeks after she moved in, when he slapped her and broke her phone because she complimented a male friend. Later that day, X left the room and returned with 2 grilling implements, a barbecue pitchfork and a barbecue cleaner, and told her to pick between them because he was going to put one of them in her vagina. She chose the fork. He told her to undress. He was lightly dragging the tool against her inner thigh when she passed out. He did not penetrate her with it. Following that initial incident, X began his pattern of violence toward her, and when the couple moved to Orlando, he apparently threatened to kill her almost every day. After one occasion of her humming one of X's friend's verses, he headbutted her, punched her, stomped her, and put her in the bathtub where he continued hitting and kicking her. And she added on, he also wanted to cut out my tongue because I was singing the song. She attempted to flee down the street, but he tackled her, all in all causing her black eyes, a lump on the back of her head, scratch marks, and bruises, including a large bruise on her ankle where he stomped her. Throughout their relationship, she alleged that X had broken about 30 plastic clothes hangers on her legs, tried cutting her hair, and even attempted drowning her in the bathtub. Then, while X was in jail for separate charges, she hooked up with another guy and X was upset, obviously. He confronted her about it and proceeded to put a knife to her neck, strangled her, and called her a hoe. Occasions like this apparently happen regularly, with the same disgusting behaviors being repeated over and over again. Apparently, it got really bad when he found out she was pregnant, threatening to kill her and the kid, and beating her to the point where her face was almost unrecognizable. For a little bit, he allegedly held her captive until one night she escaped. Throughout this whole saga of all these accusations against him, X also continued doing PR moves like donating $100,000 to domestic violence causes, and even tried to host an event to support victims, but the whole actual legal trial was extremely complex for a lot of reasons, including public pressure for multiple petitions to free X, and even the victim asking for charges to be dropped and declining to testify. Eventually, after his murder, she still maintained that she didn't want him to receive jail time, and X's lawyer claimed that if X hadn't died and saw the trial through, the worst he'd get is probation. There were also phone calls to his mom that were released after his death where he declined doing everything he was accused of. And the situation was even more complicated when Pitchfork wrote about a secret recording where X allegedly confessed to domestic abuse and other violent crimes.
On October 23rd, 2018, new
Man, this is
audio
getting
surfaced
crazy.
of the late rapper XXXTentacion admitting to committing multiple violent crimes and threatening to kill his ex.
Until I started f***ing her up, bro. But I started f***ing her up because she made one mistake, and from there, the whole cycle went down. Now she's scared. That girl is scared for her life.
Later, he says, "I will kill that bitch if she play with me."
The issue is, though, because of the editing of the audio clips, it was kind of hard to tell what X really meant with some of the statements he made. However, a bit before the audio was leaked, a Snapchat video of X beating on a girl when he was 15 dropped. His lawyer claimed the video was in jest and not an actual act of aggression, but it made the accusations look a lot more credible than they already were. And since when X died, the case was closed, it's hard to fully validate all of these allegations, but I remember being a fan of his back then, and from what it seemed like, it was true to an extent, and it was kind of hard to rationalize back then, so I feel like probably the same situation now. And while X was a crazy guy all around, Rick James seemed pretty cool and normal until he got some drugs in his system. Rick James was a massively popular singer, songwriter,
Rick James,
and record
yeah, I
producer.
heard he
His
was
long career
crazy.
in music was very iconic, with a bunch of albums going gold, and even his project
And
Street
he
Songs
was on
going
drugs,
platinum.
heavy.
And if off the top of your head you can't think of a Rick James song, you've definitely heard his hit song Super Freak, which surprisingly didn't win a Grammy, at least until MC Hammer sampled the beat and made his own hit with Can't Touch This. However, one thing about Rick that was, but might not be very well known anymore, is that he suffered from addiction with many different drugs. And these drug habits in turn led to a bunch of erratic occasions and even hospitalizations.
I was off into drugs then at that time, seriously. And
he still was on drugs at this
it was
time.
like a time in my life when things were happening real fast, and I didn't quite have a serious grip on, on things.
To make matters worse, he had a stroke because of a blood vessel bursting during one of his shows, and then he had a hip replacement surgery, which was in part because of jumping around on stage, and probably because of his substance abuse as well. And this intense drug addiction created problems in more areas of his life than just health. During his era of heavy cocaine
look at his
usage for
jaw.
about 5 years
He was still
straight,
on
Rick
drugs.
claims to have spent about $7,000 a week on the drugstore alone. And this rampant drug use inevitably led to a decent amount of crimes as well.
It was a month ago yesterday that Rick James was arrested along with his girlfriend Tanya Hijazi for allegedly imprisoning a 24-year-old woman in his Hollywood Hills home, torturing her allegedly with a hot cocaine pipe and forcing her to commit sexual acts on his girlfriend Tanya Hijazi.
During a binge that lasted around a week, Rick and his girl at the time were arrested on charges of kidnapping a 24-year-old girl and holding her hostage for around 6 days. During this time, they tied her up, forced her to do sexual acts, and burned her legs and abdomen with the hot end of a crack pipe.
According to police, the 25-year-old alleged victim claims she met Rick James and his female companion at a party. She says the trio then returned here to James' Hollywood home. It was on the nights of July 16th and 17th that that alleged victim claims she became a virtual prisoner here, held at gunpoint, even tied up and tortured, she claims, by being burnt with the hot end of a crack cocaine pipe.
Because of all of these crazy things, Rick was facing
What
life
in the
prison.
world?
But instead of taking these charges seriously, a year later, while out on bail, him and his girlfriend kidnapped another girl. The person they kidnapped was a music executive who believed there was a business meeting going down. Following the ordeal, she claimed throughout the 20-hour period that she was held hostage and that Rick and his girl continuously beat her. Eventually, James was found guilty on both occasions, but somehow narrowly avoided the torture charge, which would have been the one that put him away for life. While serving a 5-year sentence, Rick lost a civil suit against the music executive he kidnapped and was forced to pay her almost $2 million. And after serving his 2 years, Rick James was released. In years following arguably the peak of his criminal activity, Rick was accused twice more of sex-related crimes, one of which was with a 15-year-old girl, and Rick was being sued for $50 million. But he did end up beating both cases. Then though, at just 56 years old, Rick was found dead in his home due to supposedly natural causes, although it's kind of hard to see what is so natural about his official death because he did have a lot of drugs in his system.
Yeah,
however, the
was on
coroner
heavy
surprisingly said
drugs.
that none of the drugs or drug combinations were found to be at levels that were life-threatening in and of themselves. So it's a shame that Rick dealt with so much drug addiction because of the harm that it ended up causing so many other people. If you like this video, you might like my video about some music videos that were extremely controversial in their time, many of which were banned worldwide. So make sure to click the video that's on screen right now.
8 things people do when they secretly envy you.
All
Envy
right.
can be a side.
On to the next. All right, you had posted. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, my mouse is so. Gotta get me things. But Max. Ranking the best chips.
Wasn't wrong. Another D.
Oh
yeah, kind of tastes like almonds, which is crazy to say, but it really feels like there's almond on my tongue. Halfway through, look at where we're at. Honestly, the list is looking fantastic. Like, I don't think there's anyone on this planet who could make a chip list as publicly accepted. Because, you know, some of y'all might be like, oh, I think that should be a little higher, this should be a little lower. But overall, most of y'all think this is an 8 out of 10 list. Like y'all cannot argue that it's anything lower than an 8 out of 10. Guys, another fan favorite is back.
I didn't even know they made stuff like that. Well, I did know.
Fritos! It's Fritos.
All right. I got something. All right.
Welcome to Quiz Planet.
Would you rather?
Today we'll
Snacks and
play
junk
Would You
food
Rather.
edition.
Snacks and Junk Food Edition. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's get started. Would you rather choose burger, hot dog, or pizza?
Ooh, pizza. You know I love burgers, hot dogs, and
What's your pick for breakfast? Pancakes, crepes, or waffles?
give me the waffles. I had too many pancakes. I want waffles. Crepes are cool, but give me the waffles.
Do you prefer Mountain Dew, Pepsi, or Fanta?
Give me Fanta. I'll get Fanta. Okay, pancakes.
Would you rather have Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, or Wendy's?
Chick-fil-A, no doubt. Then after Chick-fil-A, I have Wendy's. McDonald's would be last, but I.
Pick one, kick two. Strawberry cookies, lemon cookies, or pumpkin cookies.
It said pick two. I'm giving them strawberry cookies. They look good, but they're like blueberry cookies though.
What's your choice? Bagels, sandwiches, or burritos?
Sandwiches. Bagels are cool. Burritos, I love burritos too, but sandwiches.
Do you prefer French fries, garlic smashed potatoes, or loaded potato skins?
French fries.
Would you rather eat donuts, cronuts, or cream puffs?
It's cronuts. I'll just go donuts because I don't know what cronuts is.
Would you rather drink cappuccino, green tea, or hot chocolate?
Hot chocolate. Cappuccino's good too. Green tea is pretty good, but I love hot chocolate.
Pepperoni deep dish pizza, caprese pizza, or mushroom pizza?
Pepperoni deep dish. I don't mess with mushrooms like that. And y'all know I don't like tomatoes like that.
Would you rather eat this burger, eat this cake, or like this video and get free Mr. Beast burgers for a week?
Yeah, we will like that last one, because what the hell are those? You got that freaking burger from dang on SpongeBob where they tried to kill that food inspector guy. Then
Pick your favorite, Tostitos, Doritos, or Cheetos.
Ooh, I go with Doritos. With Tostitos, I need it with salsa though.
Chocolate Oreo shake, salted caramel shake, or banana vanilla shake?
Ooh. Vanilla, salsa. Just give me the Oreo.
Would you rather frittata, shakshuka, or cheesy scrambled eggs?
Cheesy scrambled eggs. Oh, I love cheese eggs. Love it. He's in all facts.
You can only choose one. Chocolate eclair, chocolate lava cake, or triple chocolate cheesecake.
I'm taking that lava cake. Give me that lava cake.
Let's decide between ramen, udon, and poke bowl.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with ramen because I want to try actual ramen bowl. Udon looks good too.
Would you rather enjoy Haagen-Dazs, Baskin-Robbins, or Magnum?
Baskin-Robbins. Show.
Lasagna, ravioli, or spaghetti?
Ooh, spaghetti. Lasagna cool, ravioli cool, but black people, we love spaghetti. If we don't have nothing else, we getting that spaghetti. You just gotta
Would you
watch who's
pick
cooking it
Skittles,
up.
Smarties, or Swedish Fish?
Skittles. Without a doubt, Skittles.
Do you prefer Little Caesars, Burger King, or Raising Cane's?
Ooh. Give me Raising Cane's. Little Caesars alright, but I had food poisoning from it one time.
Would you rather drink Rockstar, Monster, or Bang?
Bang. I never tried Rockstar, but I tried Bang and Monster. I choose Bang.
You can only choose one. Chicken tenders, fish sticks, or mozzarella balls.
Chicken tenders, give them to me. I eat chicken tenders any day. Every day, really.
Strawberry cheesecake bars, key lime cheesecake bars, or Biscoff cheesecake bars.
Strawberry. Strawberry cheesecake.
Would you rather enjoy double quarter pounder,
Yeah, for real.
Whopper, or spicy McChicken?
Ooh. I'll go with the Whopper.
Next challenge. Remember the position of all logos.
Which one would you pick? I choose the Whopper. Whoppers, when I did eat Burger King, it was too good. These and then all right, got it.
Now tell me, where is Wendy's logo?
Damn, I forgot that fast. Hold on, I think it's number 4.
It's under number 4. Would you rather sweet chili sauce, barbecue sauce, or salsa?
Ooh. Give me barbecue sauce.
Here is a tough choice. Berliner donuts, French silk pie, or New Orleans beignets.
New Orleans beignet. What have you? Those Berliner donuts look good.
Would
though.
you rather eat cookie dough sundae, Cold Stone Creamery, or Ben & Jerry's?
I tried Ben & Jerry's. Guess Ben & Jerry's.
Next up, Chicago-style hot dog, barbecue brisket sandwich, or Philly cheesesteak.
Ooh, this a tough one. Oh, forget the Chicago-style hot dog. Barbecue brisket sandwich or Philly. Which one would you choose, bro? 'Cause I love brisket. I love barbecue brisket. You know what? I'm gonna go with the Philly cheesesteak. Because American Deli, you know American Deli. They be serving some good cheesesteaks too.
Would you
would get
rather
the
comment
BBQ
your
brisket.
favorite sweet, comment your favorite drink, or comment your favorite fast food
Favorite
restaurant?
sweet, Starburst, favorite drink, fruit punch, fast food restaurant,
Make your choice.
honey raspberry. I'll try the raspberry and lemon, I guess. No, I'd do the brownie chocolate.
Would you rather have nuggets, skewers, or burrito bowl?
I get the burrito bowl. Nuggets is, I love nuggets too.
Biscoff
swear.
spread, chocolate hazelnut spread,
It
or
does
strawberry
bust.
jam?
Strawberry jam, yeah. My son answered in the background.
Would you rather Dubai chocolate, blueberry Pop-Tarts, or coffee mousse?
I have never tried the Dubai chocolate, but it'd be looking good. But I'm gonna go with blueberry Pop-Tarts right now.
Do you prefer Alfredo pasta, pesto pasta, or mac and cheese?
Mac and cheese. It gotta be good mac and cheese though. Keeping it simple. Alfredo's good.
Chocolate pudding, custard tart, or panna cotta?
I was just going with chocolate. Yes, sir.
Would you rather honey cake, honey bread, or honey tart?
Ooh. I guess give me the honey cake.
Chipotle, Firehouse Subs, or Five Guys?
Oh, this is tough. Well, forget Firehouse Subs, but between Chipotle and Five Guys. Give me Five Guys. Give me Five Guys. Their burgers are good.
Now
You do
try to find
Chipotle.
the odd cheeseburger emoji.
Odd cheeseburger emoji. Oh, I see it. It's right there. It's that triple
Here
one.
is
Yep.
the odd one.
I'm pointing to the screen like y'all can see it.
Next one. Cheese Danish, peanut butter fudge, or mushroom puff pastries.
Peanut butter fudge.
Would you rather sweet potato fries, zucchini fries, or curly fries?
Curly fries. People say the fries are cool. Zucchini fries, those are vegetarian fries. Curly.
S'mores pretzel bites,
Oh, you did?
raspberry cream cheese bites, or funnel cake bites.
Funnel cake bites. So you worked at Five Guys. Oh, so you got sick of the food then. I know that
What would
food
you
was good.
choose? Cinnamon roll cake, mango chiffon cake, or chocolate pancakes?
Ooh. Cinnamon roll cake.
Would you rather grilled cheese, cheesy baked ziti, or cheddar burger?
Cheddar burger. Give me that cheddar burger for sure. Then after that, the grilled cheese.
Milk Duds, Reese's Pieces, or Twix?
Oh, shit. Reese's Pieces.
Choose your parfait.
Okay. Give me the berry. No. Give me the pistachio one. That look.
Would you rather have pot stickers, pancake bites, or coconut panna cotta?
Pancake bites. But no, them pot stickers be good too, but I do pancake.
Would you rather choose brownies, muffins, or mini cheesecakes?
They gotta be blueberry muffins though. If they not blueberry muffins, then brownie.
Pasta salad, taco salad, or rice salad?
Taco salad. Give it to me. Taco salad any day. The brownies, yeah.
And now choose your mystery gift.
We're gonna go 2.
Which food did you get? Let us know in the comments.
Got the Feastables.
Thanks for watching.
You chose the
Pick
Hot
your next
Pockets.
challenge and make sure to like and subscribe.
That was pretty cool. All right. It says, would you rather luxury edition? Ooh. Think we should do that.
Hello, luxury lovers. Listen up. Welcome to Would You Rather Luxury Edition that's so fancy it's like winning the lottery. Are you in? Hit that subscribe button for more awesome quizzes and let's dive in. Would you rather have PlayStation 5 Pro or have an iPhone 16? Which one would you choose?
Shit. iPhone 16.
Sing
I already
with
have a
Taylor
PS5.
Swift or play with Lionel Messi?
I don't know. I'll probably play with Lionel. Nah, I'll sing with Taylor Swift. Even though I know she, you know.
Would you
industry.
rather listen in Bose headphones or in AirPods Max?
Okay, I feel like Bose has better quality, maybe. AirPod Max got it's just better looks. I'll probably
Have
go with
unlimited
Bose.
chips or have unlimited chocolate?
Unlimited chocolate.
Would you travel to the North Pole or go to Miami?
Go to Miami. Going to the North Pole from that's Greenland. Ain't nothing up there for real. Except for Santa Claus.
Would you rather travel to space or travel to a paradise island?
To a paradise island. Can't go to space. We're stuck here.
Would you rather own a hotel or own a restaurant?
Own a hotel. A hotel would probably make way more money than a restaurant. But they do everything.
Have the robot assistant or have a submarine?
Robot assistant. Go to Miami. I don't want to go underwater.
Would you rather have luxury jacuzzi or have a sauna?
A sauna, for sure. I'm a sauna guy.
Are you a watch lover or a sneaker lover?
Sneaker lover, but if I was living luxury, I would collect watches because watches can be investments.
Would you rather have a vintage car or have a Tesla?
A vintage car. I don't trust electric cars. So they'll turn their back on you any day.
Have Batman's car or have Iron Man's armor?
Iron Man's armor. Wait, or yeah, I think I have Iron Man's armor.
Would you rather have $1 million right now or receive 10,000 every month?
Let's do the math. What's 10K times 12? That's 120,000. Take that million. You have $1 million right now. You'll have $1 million. Whatever you want with that dollars. I take the $1 million right now because I know what to do. I know how to split it and what assets to put it in. That way it can make me a lot of money. I can make 10,000 every day from that. Give me the $1 million right now.
Would you rather have a bodyguard or have private driver?
Bodyguard.
Would you rather drive a Bentley or a Rolls Royce?
Me personally, I would drive a Rolls Royce. I seen the car how it looks. It looks nice.
Would you rather become a successful YouTuber or star in a Hollywood movie?
Successful YouTuber. That's what I do now. I stream. Make YouTube videos. Sing.
Have custom clothes or have custom cars?
Custom cars. For sure.
Would you rather have a private jet or have a yacht?
Ooh. Probably a yacht, because you can do more on the yacht than a plane or a jet.
Have a cat bar or have an aquarium?
Aquarium.
Would you rather be friends with Cristiano Ronaldo or meet The Weeknd?
I'd be friends with Cristiano Ronaldo. Probably would teach me some
Live
stuff.
in an apartment or live in a chalet. Which one would you choose?
In an apartment, because I don't want to be out there in the woods and stuff like that.
Home cinema or a gaming room?
Ooh. It's a home cinema. Gaming room sounds so good.
Would you
bro.
rather own the Eiffel Tower or own the Statue of Liberty?
Eiffel Tower.
Which one? Gucci bag or Louis Vuitton bag?
Louis Vuitton. Louis.
Would you rather play on Nintendo Switch or play on gaming PC?
Play on gaming PC.
Chanel or Dior?
Yeah, I guess.
Would you rather have an iPhone or Samsung?
We don't do Androids. iPhone.
Drive Mercedes-Benz or BMW?
Hey, a BMW?
Would you rather have an escalator in your house or have an elevator in your house?
Damn, that's a good one. Escalator.
Would you rather meet Elon Musk or meet Mr. Beast?
Probably would meet Mr. Beast. He's closer in age.
Where would you rather live, in Japan or in Dubai?
Damn, that's a good one too. Dubai. I heard you do something, you try to steal or whatever, they'll chop your fingers off. So I'm pretty sure.
Wear this
Did he say-
Patek Philippe watch or Rolex?
The Patek.
Have an iPad or have MacBook?
MacBook. Any day. MacBook any day. Any day.
Would you rather give away $2 million or win $1 million?
I would love to win 1 million. Okay. If I can help out the homeless, I give away.
PlayStation or Xbox?
PlayStation.
Would you rather have a trip to Antarctica or a trip to North Pole?
Antarctica.
Have diamond teeth or bathe in gold?
Bathe in gold.
Would you rather have a golf course or have a tennis court?
It's golf. Y'all, I'm finna get ready to get up off the stream, man. I'm getting sleepy, my boys. It's only 9:20. Yeah, I'm about to catch some Z's. I ain't trying to fall asleep on stream. Tried to go to a whole 3 hours, but it's all right. We did 2:17, bro. 2 hours and 17 minutes. I felt like we had a good time. I done got like 10 follows today on Kick. That's amazing. So I'm very proud of that. Very, very proud of that. But I appreciate y'all for coming in, especially you, CJ. You always show up to my streams every single day, supporting your boy, staying most of the time. I don't, I'm always gonna remember you when this blows up. When this blows up, you gonna be the person I shout out and be like, hey man, this was a true supporter right here. Day one. From day one, when I started back. So like I said, bro, I appreciate you, man. Anyways, hold on, let me chat see. But yeah, bro, I'm gonna keep doing these streams like every single day because we on the grind, bro. We on a mission. We're on a mission to get better and better and better every single day. And we also trying to help spread some positivity in this negative world, bro. So many things that's going on in this world that's negative. We need positivity. That's what we're gonna keep doing. Let me be quiet. But for those who be showing up in the stream, sharing around, and invite your friends, bro. Anyways, man, I'm out of here. About to catch some Z's. I'll see y'all in the next stream. Peace.
I'm gonna fight